Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Good morning, everyone. Please, I want to hear you. Good morning, everyone. All right. I'm so happy to be here, and it feels good to be with you, fine people and professionals. Please, if you have seen me before, maybe here somewhere, please, can I see your face? All right, all right, all right, good, good. Please, there's echo coming out. Can you please work on the mic? Okay, all right. Please, don't be carried away with this profile. Don't be carried away. And just be ready today to get a full grasp. Please, this echo. Please, the things you are about to hear today, they are things that will change your mindset. They are things that will give you clarity about the future. If you at all, in any mind, have a dream or a future for this real estate thing, eh? You cannot take chances with every teaching, every classes that you attend. Because some of us that we started real estate, 5 years back, 6 years back, we didn't have opportunity of classes like this. We learned on the job. We learned on the job, and we learned with our mistakes and with our sweat. It is just getting better. Every sector is getting better, isn't it? Agriculture is getting better. You know, oil and gas is getting better. Real estate is getting better. So it's just now that a lot of things are changing. Classes are being held. You know, training, workshops, seminars, and all. And if we had been opportune to have this kind of classes, probably will not make the kind of mistakes we made while we were growing up. Probably will not will have been in better places than where we are now. Do you understand? So please understand that you have an opportunity and make good use of it. I will not want to bore you with a lot of things. I'll just go straight to the point, and I'm going to be giving you classical understanding of the things you need to understand real estate in the investment perspective. Because when you have to position yourself when you are selling real estate or when you want to thrive in real estate, not on the part of selling and earning commission alone. You have to be on the part of the investor. You have to understand that you have to look at things on the side of the investor, understand what the investor is seeing and what they want to see. Do you understand? And if you don't have a full grasp of what it means, you might not be able to express yourself calmly and in the right way. Let me first ask a question. Who is an expert? Who is an expert? Please, I want to hear from you. Who is an expert? Okay, sir.
I think an expert is someone that has done something over and over again.
Okay. Anyone wants to try? Okay.
Well experienced personality.
Okay, sir.
I think borrowing from what is Pastor Martin says, replication. Someone can replicate what is done over and over again,
Okay,
understanding the out of box.
okay. You are very close. But now, I want you to delete this thing from your mindset. Eh? I want you to delete it from your mindset. An expert, most times, they are not people with the best experience. An expert is someone who can grasp full knowledge of something immediately and execute almost immediately. Look at, there was a particular time that I was just new to real estate, and I started, I was a surveyor, and the only thing I do is to enter bush, map land, and meet with Omonile. And I wanted to start selling. I wanted to start selling real estate, and I started by meeting someone, a friend of mine, to start showing me how to sell real estate. And then he started telling me, and just like someone just told me about how to sell, the products, prices, location, the landmarks, and then he told me, and just like maybe yesterday, and then the following day, I just posted a flyer on my status and somebody make request. And then the person has some questions and I will quickly run to my guy. Alpha says like this, and then I'll respond. And then from there, I was able to close the deal. And then after then, and as the following, almost like the following week, I started creating content. I started talking to people, Some because of the deal I closed, it was actually very huge. 4 plots, I remember. So the following, the company that I closed the deal for now invited me to speak. Eh? You understand? They invited me to speak. I mean, people that has been closing this before I even know what real estate is. I was not teaching them. And then I thought, I spoke, at least I go through now. Abi, I spoke and I made them understand how these are closed. Like 1 week experience. And then I spoke and everything. I was so shocked. After the class, some of them came to me, please, sir, can you mentor me? I said, hey. Then the following, then that same person, people were asking me questions and I was answering. Another, immediately I left, somebody entered my DM again and said, sir, please, I have been having problems. Can you just show me? I would like to follow you everywhere you go. I said, wow. Now, it made me understand one thing. That an expert is not someone that has the most experience. An expert is someone that can express himself well. When you express what you know, or the little you know, or whatever, in the best possible way, you become their own experts. Whoever can understand what you see and it makes sense to that person, you are that person's expert. Whatever anybody comes to say, you have to come and defend it with better understanding for him to accept that, okay, that person is not an expert. Do you understand what I'm saying? Please, do you understand what I'm saying? So it takes to be able to express yourself well. It takes for you to be able to get a brief understanding of plenty things and put them together and let people know what you're talking about. Do you understand? So for you to excel, to understand the real estate investment, you have to be able to express yourself well. And that's why we have on the internet today, you see a lot of people making content, even stupid people that don't understand how business of thing runs because of how they'll just create content and people are liking their post, isn't it? You see them having the best likes, the best engagement. Why? Because they are expressing themselves well. And to some people, they are their experts, even though they don't know anything. Do you understand? So now you have to learn how to leverage on it for you to be able to turn tides of real estate success to yourself. Do you understand? Now, since that years back, 6 years ago, until now, have I not gained more experience? Am I not a better expert now? Do you understand? One truth you should know is learning never stops. Learning never stops. So, and you can always say someone is an expert in quote when he has mastered everything there is to know and gain the all experience. Can anybody actually extend that? Do you understand what I'm trying to say? Now I'm laying a foundation for you so that you understand what you are about to get today. That you just need to have the right nuggets for you to work with, and then from there you move ahead. And today, the things I want to share with you will change your perspective about success in real estate. And there are those things that will help you to do two things. Please, the next slide. What are the things you learn today? One, you understand the different types of real estate investments. You know, a lot of you over times, the only thing you know or you've heard about is how to sell land, talk about landmarks. It is 5 minutes from this place, it is 10 minutes from this place. The world has gone past that. What did I say? The world has gone past that. Everything started changing from Corona. Eh? That's when things started changing. When people find out that their feet die tomorrow. Eh? When people saw that you don't have to necessarily have a store before you sell your products. Are you with me, please? Are you with me, please? All right. So it is important that you know the things that are embedded in real estate. Now, Nigeria somehow has limited us to understand the various things. So the other aspects of real estate investment has been monopolized by some people. They are just making money there and keeping quiet. They are just making money there and keeping quiet. It's the same thing. Oil and gas has been monopolized. Very few people, if you are from a very low background, for you to scramble and get into that circle, you work hard. Do you understand? It's also in real estate, they've left land to all of us. Whereas there are other investment opportunities that people are milking money from it. Now, I want to congratulate you today, because you will get the basis about all this investment type today. Please congratulate yourself. All right. The next thing you will get today is you will grasp a full understanding of how real estate build wealth. The only thing that I've seen realtors talk about these days is to talk about, real estate is transgenerational. It gives transgenerational wealth. Hey, stop it. It has become obsolete. It has become obsolete. Even secondary school boy knows that thing. Do you understand? Now, people who are closing deals in bigger numbers, they are speaking in a language that is not general. And you need to be able to make sense out of it for you to be able to grasp understanding of what real estate investment versus the end user's mindset. Now, in real estate, there's something I say a lot. There are two sides of the coin. It's either you are part of those making money in real estate, or you are part of those funding making the money. It's either you are part of those what making the money, or you are part of those what funding making the money. Example of people funding making the money. Please tell me. Example of people that are funding people making the money in real estate. Example. Tenant. God bless you. Please clap for that person. Tenant. Tenant. Who else? Agents. Agents are not funding. Agents are also making money. 20%, 20% legal, 20% caution. All of you. Do you understand? They are part of those making the money. The most is tenant. And that's why before you die, please, I beg you, try in this life to live being a tenant. Please, I beg you. Try your possible best. If you cannot, try and make sure your children are not tenants. Try. Please try. Please try. So you have to understand what investors' mindset versus who? End users' mindset. So those are the things you learn today. Then the third one, you will be equipped as a seasoned consultant and sales pro. Do you understand? Now, nobody wants to do business with an amateur. Please come on. Also come. Come. Now, look at these two people. Look at these two people. Now look at her. Eh? You see, let's take her to be. You saw my profile the other time. Let's take her to be the one that has that profile. And let's take her to be someone that just started maybe a month ago to sell real estate, and she's still doing 5 minutes away from international airports. 5 minutes. Do you get? So now, if you are the one, and both of them brought opportunity of buying a plot of land in Victoria Island, eh? Who would you buy from? Eh? One, two. Let's take it that while they were pitching the ideas, while they were pitching the ideas, she she mentioned things like, oh, her she was not mentioning 5 minutes away from airport. She's saying, oh, this is a transgenerational. This is a real estate investment that you cannot only use it, you cannot only flip it, you can actually use it to secure a mortgage loan, you can actually use it to fund your business, you can use it to actually buy it, hold it, and do a JV. Even if you don't have the money to buy a house, you don't have to stress yourself. Just wait. I will go ahead and secure a deal for you with a developer. They will come and build on the land for you. You share the houses. And she's coming that, please buy the land. Ah, sir, you can sell it for 300 million in next year. Ah, please sell, buy. Who would you buy the land from as a billionaire? Do you understand? Why? Do you understand? She's selling more like a professional rather than very seasoned. Do you understand? So please sit down. Thank you very much. Do you understand? It is very important that you are seasoned. Do you understand? You are choosing your words perfectly, and you are saying the right things that make sense to your investors. See, please, if you are still selling properties below 1 million, you are not yet a seasoned realtor. You should be closing deals in millions. Do you understand? You should be closing deals in millions. At least the average time you should selling properties less than 1 million should be average of 6 months entering real estate. By after a 6 month, 1 year plus, you should be closing. You should by that time be speaking with friends of Tony Elumelu. You should start doing that, because that's actually people who have the big numbers to invest in the kind of money that will take you away from poverty. Do you understand? Please, are you with me? Yes. All right. So nobody wants to do business with an amateur. People want to do business with someone that appears like an expert, and that means that you have to appear so. And how do you do that? You have to be equipped to position yourself like a seasoned real estate consultant and successful. So what you'll be learning today is what to position you to be an expert. So stay with me. Please tell the person beside you, stay with me, Tashola. Go to the next slide, please. So these are the things you learn. And let me first ask you the question: what is investment? What does investment mean to you? Anybody? What does investment mean? What does investment mean? Hey, ha, kilo shele. What does investment mean? Okay, sir. Okay, I saw his hand first. Investment. What does it mean?
Investment simply means where you put your money and get return of it, profits in return.
Where you put your money and you get profit in return. Good. Any other person here? You want to say something?
Same thing.
Okay, it's the same.
Where
Okay.
you put your money in expectation to get turnover or for it to appreciate.
For you to appreciate. Good, good, good. Okay, sir.
So actually, you might not be able to get money at the moment, but you are putting in something in expectation of a day that you will look for it.
Okay, fantastic, fantastic. I think I have smart people here. Okay, so now, okay, you want to say something too?
Yes, so from in broad terms, I'm not talking about in business or anything, just in broad terms.
Okay.
So I think investment is just simply committing your time, resources, anything, and in expectation of value, returns, or profit in
Okay.
future.
Thank you. Okay, ma. I'll take this for the last.
Investment is an opportunity that presents itself. It could be something. That's the way I understand it.
Perfect. Please. One. What else? You see, do you know the reason why you are saying all these things? Should I tell you the reason? You are always looking in the wrong direction. Do you understand? Investment is beyond that. Now, let me tell you something. Let me ask you a question. What is the difference between earning money and making money? What's the difference? Earning money and making money. Okay.
Earning money is like a one-time return or a
Oh,
one-time deal, while making money is something that is consistent over a period of time, just keeps moving, and you cannot merely specify it, but in earning it's just maybe specify a
well,
particular amount.
well. Something better. Someone wants to say something better. Please, try. Please, let me give her.
Earning money is making money through like your salary and other
Good,
things.
good.
Why making
Please, can you speak up?
earning money is when you make money through your salary, like what
Okay.
you earn.
Yeah.
Why making money is when you invest to have business
Please, let's clap for her. Now, let me expound it well to you. Any money is the normal basic things, your job, the money you get from your job by using your skill. And then you go to work, they pay you. Wages. Wages. Yes, you go again. You have to go again. Yes. You wake up. Do you understand? You rush to work, you come back. Do you get? That is any money. A barber earns wages. Abi? A realtor earns commission. If you don't sell, no money. Abi? A teacher that goes to work earns salary. You no go work, no salary. Do you understand? A mechanic, you no repair car, no money. Do you understand? And that's why the Bible made it very clear that a laborer is worthy of his wages. Do you understand? He never said a laborer is worthy of investment. Please get it well. And that's why most of you are saying those things that you are saying ROI. What are you saying? Calm down. You never even reach that side. Any money is when you work, you get paid for what you do. Do you understand? Now, making money on the other hand is different. Now, please get to the next slide. Go to the next slide. Let us look at difference between any money and making money. Because some of you enter investors DM and you sell properties to them. And you are selling a 1 million naira property to a client that has potential of buying 1 billion naira property from you because you are not seeing the right things. Because you don't understand the other. Sometimes some people just buy property from you, just leave me alone. Don't disturb me. Whereas these are people that could buy properties from you that will change your entire generation's life just because you are ignorant. Do you understand? So it is important that you understand the business of things. And that's what I want to share with you today. Please make sure you stay with me. Don't be distracted. Please, the next slide. So we want to look at the difference between earning money and what? And making money. Because if you have the mindset of someone that earns money, you will be pitching products and properties in that regard. Whereas you should be making it very for the person that I want to help you to make more money from what you have. So making money is when your money goes out. When your money does the work. Making money is when you are not directly involved in the activity to get the money. Do you understand? That means the money you are earning already is what you now use, put together, and put it in something that will in turn bring back returns. Abi? So what is the first thing? You have to first what? Earn. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? So earning money is what? Getting paid for your time, skills, labor. What they pay teachers for is their time. Abi? What they pay laborers for is their strength. Abi? What they pay skillful people for is their skill. Talking about tech people and all these things. Do you understand? A doctor earns by treating patients. Abi? A teacher earns a salary, a barber earns income per haircut. Okay? It's an active income. You have to be involved every day, every now and then. And that's why it is important that you have investment because there's going to be a time you will not have the strength again. You will not have the strength again. And that's where it pains me a lot. A lot of realtors, you are selling land now, you're selling properties now, and things are like it's makes sense to you. You're making money. And you've forgotten that you should not be a conductor that only conducts people inside the bus. You should also invest yourself. We are coming to that, please. So let's go to the next slide. So it's an active income. You trade time for money. What it just requires from you is your presence and your time. Do you get it? Then making money is creating or generating income, sometimes beyond directly, but it doesn't need your efforts. So it means while you are doing what you are doing presently, whatever it is you're doing, you're working, you're getting salary, you're getting money, as it is coming, you don't eat everything. Yorùbá máa sọ pé má fi owó mẹ́wẹ̀ẹ̀wá jẹun. Do you understand? So that means as that money is coming, you are using that money to make more money by investing it. And that's why it comes like that. That's why it is called investment. It is not, and that's why they call return on investments, they call it dividends. They call it capital gain. They don't call it salary. Do you understand? Even if the return on the investment or the dividends is coming monthly, it is never called salary. What is it called? Dividends or what? Capital gain. Do you understand? Please, you have to understand this thing. This thing needs to be registered in your mind so that when you are talking to a potential investor, you know the right words to say. Do you understand? They will not be looking at you like someone that is hungry. All right, example. A real estate investor makes money from property appreciation or rent, isn't it? A content creator makes money from YouTube ads. Abi? Someone makes money reselling land. If you own, now let me make it very, very clear to you. If this man owns a barbing salon, Abi, he has barbers, he has stylists, a unisex salon, he has stylists, everybody working. Abi, the stylists and the barbers there, what are they doing? They are earning money. He is what? Making money. Do you get the difference now? Do you get the difference now? So when you are talking to investors, you are letting them understand that, please, sir, let your money work for you. Do you understand? Please quit all the airports. Everybody knows it is closed. Do you understand? Everybody knows that. If you are putting land on it, let it be the additional thing to Bandi, not the real thing. Because that's not the real thing. The real thing is what do I benefit from putting my money in this thing? What do I benefit? Do you understand? You have to pitch that making money mentality. And the only way you can do it is to when it day your head. Do you understand? Be the right mentality. Now, this is not only for your clients, it's also for you. I'm sure somehow you know they prick your heart. You know that you're wasting money, right? All right. So in simple terms, earning is working for money, right? Making is having money work for you or using creativity and opportunity, like this man said, to generate money. Do you understand this now? So let's go to the next slide. Please, am I making sense at all?
Yes.
Now, what I said in the first instance of the things you will learn, I said you will understand the types of real estate investments, Abi? Now, please go back. Now, let me first ask all of you. Even though you've seen something, what are the types of real estate investments that you know? That you know? Land bank. Cashback. Emurasi. Oh yeah, next one. Agro real estate. Which other one? Real estate investment trust. I want to believe it's not from where because we saw it before. Oh yeah, what other one? Commercial. So those are the things we want to look at. We want to look at what these things are. Real estate investment trust. And there's quite a lot. You know, there's the normal rent, there's the lease, there's the shortlets. Do you understand? There's the hotels. I think hotel is under commercial. There's the Airbnb. Airbnb is also still under residential. Do you understand? Please, who knows what Airbnb is? What is the difference between shortlet and Airbnb? Do you know there is a difference? Who knows the difference? You want to try? Please try.
Um, Airbnb, where listings, shortly listings are made,
When
where like an app where shortly listings are made,
okay,
or and shortly Airbnb is where the listings are made, shortly listing.
okay,
Why shortlet is the apartment itself.
okay.
Yeah.
Any other person that wants to try? Does anybody else want to try? Okay, sir.
Actually, there's no much difference in what she said, but it's just that Airbnb can also be said to be like a brand, just like you have Uber as a brand. I
Okay,
don't own any car, but they're into uh, delivery of car things to people who need it. So Airbnb is the brand or the platform where people go and list their properties, and people who also need service go there and get the properties.
okay, all right. I see that. Okay, but this is the thing, eh? The difference most times is the period of stay. Is the period of stay. You know, short lets, 2 nights, 3 nights, 4 nights. Airbnb, you get to own the house or the apartment for like maybe a month, 2 months, 3 months. Do you understand now? That's more like it. You get to own the house for a longer stay. Do you understand? So I've done business around that recently, where some expatriates came into the country, and they didn't want shortlets. Why? Because most of the shortlet apartments are is within an apartment where there are plenty people. Do you understand? Now they came and then they got the entire building and said, okay, we are owning this place for the next 3 months, for the next 6 months, and they paid up. Do you understand? It's more discounted, it's more cheaper rate, at more cheaper rates. Then you have control of that place for that period of time. Do you understand? Unlike shortlets where the owner fit call you for middle of the night, no spoil anything. Do you understand? So it's more organized. It's more organized. All right. So that is still under residential. Now land banking. Now I'm going to be talking about all these things one by one. I'm just expanding to you. Now when it comes to rates, I'll still talk about rates. I'll talk about it because a lot of things are happening in rates, and we don't know anything about it. And please, I want to quickly talk about something. Please, has any of you pitched or reached out to a prospect, and a prospect is telling you things like, "I've bought real estate. I have land here, have land there. Why are you telling me about land again?" You've been in that situation before, and somehow you are just dumbfounded. What will I tell this man again? Hmm? So I will tell you today what you will tell the person and how you will collect money. Do you understand? So stay with me. This is where the person should fall into. Rex. Do you understand? I'll tell you how it's done. All right. So then, Rex is more, the involvement is passive. These people don't want to have the stress of, having to go to the land and go and they don't have that time. They don't have that. They already have properties in their name. Their parents left a lot already. They also have so much. They know the real estate pass yourself. Do you understand? But there's something you can still sell to them and still earn from them. Do you understand? Because the money you are looking for is actually in somebody's hands. And you just have to give the right value to collect the money. Do you understand? And that can only come from being in classes like this. Because it takes nothing to enter real estate. It only takes paying attention. That is the only thing you are paying. What? Your attention. And that's why you cannot mix classes. You cannot mix courses. So its involvement is very passive. The capital needed low to medium because you just have to buy a little part of it. I'll explain it, don't worry. Then the return type, like I said, dividends and capital gain. Then buy to rent is more active because you will go check on your tenant. Otherwise, they fit sell the house behind your back. Then medium to high. Why? Because you have to buy the house, you have to own the house, and that's quite a lot of money. Then what you get monthly is it actually monthly? It's actually annually because nobody dey pay you monthly. Even though Lagos State government is trying to enact that, but I don't see any possibility in that. Then land banking, semi-passive because somehow if you buy land and you hold it for a long period of time, but your house needs to be going there no matter how. That's why it is semi-passive. Then low to high. Why? Because it can be low as getting a plot and it can be high as getting bulk. Do you understand? So we'll still talk about it. Then the return type is appreciation, isn't it? It will appreciate over the time. Then agro real estate and farmland, just like what Zenytal property wants to do recent. The Zenytal farms where you own a farm, you own the land, and you own what's on top of it. Because real estate is actually owning what is above, on, and beneath. Do you understand? So that is it. So semi-passive, low to medium, the profit share and land value. So you first earn from the value of the land itself. Capital appreciation is already happening on the land, and then whatever you plant on the land, because you own it and you are not directly involved, so you share the profits. Do you understand? Then joint ventures. Joint ventures. I'm not going to be talking about joint ventures, so I'll take my time here to talk about joint ventures. Now, what is joint venture? Co-owning a business. That's the right word, because you can't. Joint venture is not actually co-owning a place. It's actually co-owning the business on the place. Do you understand? So who else wants to talk about joint ventures? Joint ventures. Okay.
I think it falls under collaboration.
Okay.
Two people or more people
Coming together. Okay. All right. That's the literary meaning. But in real estate, it's quite different. I own the land. I don't have enough finance to build on it. You come, you build on my land, and then we share the house that you build on it. Do you understand? Do you understand? Yes. That's how it works. It's not for a period of time. We share it. So, and the person that owns the land, in most cases, gets the larger share. Why? All of you are saying yes. Why?
Because whoever that owns the land owns whatever that they need.
It's just simple. Then that's one. Yes, another thing. She said something very, very nicely. Yes, because land appreciates. Now, who can give me the estimated value of of this building we're here in now? How much do you think it's worth? No, I don't do I beg you, wait. Let people talk first. How much? Yeah. 1.8 billion. Wrong. 2 billion. Yeah. Well, two point something billion. See, it's good that you ask yourself this kind of questions. You know, it's good that you ask this because you have to be seasoned. Imagine is an investor asking you this question and you are saying 500 million. You are dead. You don't even talk. Do you understand? Well, you want to try? Oh yeah, how much? No, please appreciate her. I like her. Yeah, she's thinking things. I love it. I love it. Let's try. Okay, how much? That's more like it. 4.5. Minimum is 3 billion. Let's be factual. Minimum is 3 billion. Now, do you know the most amazing thing? Do you know the most amazing thing? How much do you think the land itself will worth without the building on top? Now let's see. Please you don't have to say anything. Just think. How much do you think the land without the building will worth? 1 billion. For something we say 3 billion. See, let us not dwell too much about this. We are still going far. Let us not dwell too much about it. The land itself will worth 2.5 billion. The land itself will worth 2.5 billion. Why? Because of the location. What I'm trying to make you understand is this. The land is the value. It is not what is on it. What it will cost you to build house here is the same thing that will cost you to build house in Ibadan. Because cost of cement is 10,000 naira here and 10,000 in Enugu. Do you understand? The only if there is difference, the slight difference will be the transportation to move materials from one place to another, and the little slight difference in cost of labor. That's all. And because of the fact that you are going to a farther place, the transportation and the cost of labor we almost want to make it balance. It is the land. That's where a lot of people are making mistake about it. Land itself is the real value. Can you build on here? Oh my God. So that is why joint ventures, when you see joint ventures, now who get the land? Now you be the king. Do you understand? So when you are talking to your prospects, your clients, know what you are saying. All right, I'm still coming back. House flipping. House flipping. What's flipping? What's flipping? You buy as they come, as they come, Abi? House flipping. I've done it before. I do it well. It's part of what I use to establish myself. In fact, when I wanted to get married in 2022, so in 2021, I bought a plot of land in Ekpe. What am I remembering this morning? So I bought a plot of land. I bought it for 700,000. I get evidence. I bought it for 700,000 naira. Now, when I was working, I was working at I was working on the mainland then. I shuffled between Ekpe and mainland. I was working at Fonte Construction Company here in Lagos, and we were part of the team that did the construction of this motion overpass. And during that time they were paying me well above 200,000 as salary. So I was already living large. I was feeling like, man, I don't arrive. Do you understand? So I thought about it that, man, it's time to marry the love of my life. And I just feel like, okay, because actually the company did me well. They gave me a nice apartment to stay. They gave me company car and driver. And summer, now as a young man, that's soft. Do you understand? It's soft. So I just thought about it that, okay, before I will gather money and save money to do the wedding that I want, this might actually take like 1, 2, 3 years. Do you understand? And as at then, the bank was already offering to loan me 1 million naira as at then. So I thought about it. I don't think it's time for me getting the job early to get involved in loan. So I feel like, okay, what if this project ends or they sack me tomorrow? How will I pay back? So I think it's best to just that's how you think. I think it's best to just find a way to. So for like 3 months, the only money I was using to feed myself is to just use money that we use in selling materials, cutaways, if you understand what I mean. That's what I was using to feed, and I was storing my salary. I didn't touch my salary for like 3 months. So, and by that time I was already going to Ekpe to do some small survey jobs. So I bought a plot of land in Ekpe. I still remember where the land is today. I sold it. So I bought a plot, just that food and logistics for in Ekpe in K2. So just opposite it, just by the side, so I bought a plot of land. It was still very bushy there. They've not started food and logistics up there. They were just talking about it. So I bought it. I didn't even know that they were talking about, that government was talking about. So I bought it. So when I bought it 700,000 naira. I have the receipt here. I can show you. I'll show somebody here. So no, I just want to explain flipping to you. Please stay with me. Don't get carried away. So when I bought it, I did the documents, signed the documents from the family, did everything, and I held on to the documents. So somewhere inside me, I just knew that when it is time for the wedding, when it is like a month or 2 months, I could just sell them. In my mind, I don't plan who could buy them for me. I don't plan them. So a year passed and some months. It was 2 months to wedding. Event plan I done the. So I just, okay, I think it's time to sell that land. So I started marketing it. And guess how much I sold that land? Someone should guess. God bless you. I sold it 3 million naira. Wedding. Bam. Wedding do what? Bam. Go to my Instagram page. You will see the wedding video. So I love to watch that video. It's so sweet. Nobody gave me money for that wedding. Nobody. It was from what? Land flipping. Do you understand? So when we are talking about this, these are things that we've done. I so that let me show somebody here, so that you know that flipping is possible. I don't have to, Abby. Let me show. Let me just show so that you see that it's possible. I'll just show you so that you know that it's possible. People do these things. People do it well in Lagos, and they don't do it with 700k land like I did. Oh. They do it with properties of billions of naira. Come and see. This was when I sent the receipts to the person, Mr.
Michael.
Alashijimati. You see how much? 3 million. This is my company. I wrote this. This is my signature. Can you see?
Yes.
For full payment of land at where? At Kiswe, where Lagos. How much is there?
3 million.
Do you see? This was when the client went to fence it. Come and see. He went to fence the land. He bought gates. Eh? The client was telling me what he wants to build on it. Can you see? This is when he transferred money to me as gifts. Do you understand? So what I'm trying to say is, it is possible. Land flipping, house flipping. Now, look at what it is. It is more active. Why? Because you have to actually get the money. You have to get the whole money. Buy it, hold it, and then what is the return type? One type with sinking. Ibi tó parí sí nìyẹn. Now, look at the bad thing about it. Immediately, it paid. I do wedding sweets, wedding comot. My sister, my eye clear, my eye clear. We don't do wedding don't go. That was when they started the project, for the food and logistics. Not far again. Mega bungalow started. You know mega bungalows? Megalopolis. It's just it's just one road that is in between my land and how much are they selling a unit of 2 bedroom now? How much? 60 something million. 7 million then. How much did I sell it?
3 million.
Who lose? I don't lose. I leave the answer to you. I leave the answer to you. I don't marry you. I think we're actually, I paid agents, I paid, so, well, I know actually this, do you understand? So, but then, right now, the person can sell it well over 10 million naira. Do you understand? Well over. Why? Because it is still hold, and there is still more to what it can give. Why? Because it is still holding on to it. But did it solve my problem at that time? Yes. Do you understand? So, but the whole idea is that it is just a one-time resale gain. Imagine that I had 2 plots there and I sold one. Makes more sense, right? So are you getting the things you need to use to close your deals now? All right. So the next investment is brokerage and sales partner. Do you understand? So I will talk about this too in the next slide. So you can also create an investment for you. Part of the investment that you are doing to create your own brokerage is the fact that you are in this class. Do you understand? The fact that you're in this class is an investment. It's an investment. So let's talk about land banking. Let's talk about land banking. What is land banking? Yes, sir.
Now, in my own understanding, land banking is just you buying a land and keep it for a long period of time to sell.
Okay, good. Who else has better opinion? Land banking. Please let me know when I have just 10 more minutes or 15 more minutes. Let me know. I hope my time is not extended already. Okay.
Land banking is buying land in an underdeveloped place, holding it for a while you are waiting for the environmental development. Then you sell it later to make more money.
Please let's clap for her. In an underdeveloped place. Abi? In an underdeveloped place. Now that word is very, very important. It has to be a place that is underdeveloped. So is you cannot say you are land banking in VI. You cannot say you are land banking in Lekki Phase 1. No. Some people have done it. You are late to the match. Now, I'm trying to change your mindset about land banking. Do you understand? Now, look at this chart. Look at this chart. Who looks... Oh, okay, question. Okay.
So, what's the difference between land banking and flipping? Because it also has to do with selling at acquisition.
That's what I'm here for. Don't worry. Just stay with me. Now, look at this chart. Look at this chart. Which one is underdeveloped? Which one is developed? The first one, Abi? And this one is the developed. Okay. Now, looking at this chart now, this is underdeveloped, right? An underdeveloped property, has more potential of appreciation than a developed property. Do you agree with me? Why? Think about it now. An underdeveloped property. You don't agree? You don't agree? No. Be free with me. Talk to me. You don't agree?
I think I do because that one is already developed. As a space land. You want to sell that land particularly, you are going to sell it for a very bigger price.
Okay.
But the one up, you're going to buy it at a lower price. So I want to know why. What is the difference between them?
And that's what we're saying. That's the question. Okay, ma. Please give her the mic. Oh yeah. Okay. Sorry. You come later.
The difference between the two. The first one is underdeveloped. The advantage is you are buying it at a low price. What is going to cost you is time. And the value you're getting will depend on how long you can wait.
Okay.
Because the moment that place starts developing, the price will start increasing. But the longer you can wait, you get more. The second one is right that there is still space. But that is for somebody that has money, huge money to do this.
Capital is more.
So the capital is more, but you might not need to wait for a long time to get your profit, but you invest more money and get your profit.
Now, please, in addition to that, although you will need more money, but you cannot see the profit margin like someone that bought it underdeveloped. Do you get it now? The profit margin can never be the same. You bought land 100,000, you are now selling it 25 million. But if you buy this land 300 million, before you will be able to make 300 million naira again on top. Now the reason is very simple. The people wey get that kind of money, they no plenty. But the people wey get this kind of money, There are plenty. Do you understand now? Now, and that is why this chart is, I'm going to use it to explain why land banking is way better than, buying a developed property. Although if you are buying a developed property, it has an advantage, and that is when you are actually using it to establish a business. Do you understand? And that's why you will most likely not see an individual buying land in VI. It's mostly a business, a conglomerate. Do you get? And that's why places that are already at the peak of capital appreciation, eventually turns to commercial up. Have you noticed? If you notice now, there are more less residential places in Ikoyi. There are more business hubs there. Why? Because an individual cannot afford it again. Do you understand? So now underdeveloped places has more capacity to appreciate. The profit margin is way higher than developed places. Now, look at it. What is the current price of a property in Lekki now? Current price of a plot of land in Lekki now? Anybody knows? 300, minimum of 300 million. Abi? Minimum of 300 million. Now, when do you think someone will be able to, now for how many years do you think that price has been 300 million? For how many years now? Do you agree with me that it's more than 5, it's up to 5 years? Jacob, who is saying Jacob? Please stay with me. I'm trying to make some sense here. Please, are you with me? Are you all with me? Do you agree with me that it will take nothing less than 3 to 5 years? That the price is just at 300 million. Why? It's at its peak already. It's at its peak already. Number two, there is no more available land spaces. People that owns it are already settled. Do you understand? If you want to buy a plot of land in Lekki Phase 1 and you go Waka, do you understand? Now, if anybody is saying I'm buying it to hold so I can sell it higher because Lekki is hot, Lekki Phase 1 is hot, you go pay for market too. Do you understand? Because some of you now, you have briefs of Lekki Phase 1 that you never get sold. You have them. Am I wrong? No. I have a friend of mine that has been selling Lekki, for so many years. Before he could close a plot of land in Lekki, it took him 4 years. 4. Meanwhile, we dey sell Ekpe, dey cash out. Do you understand? Land banking has more potential than places that are already developed. Underdeveloped places have more potential. Because, another thing I used to say is the fact that anything can happen to an underdeveloped location. A government project, a private investor, just like Dangote Refinery. Who knew that man was coming to bring something like that there? Even when he was promising about it, nobody knew it was going to be that big. Do you understand? And one thing I should let you know, please leave all this social media shouts and everything. Na person wey dey blind will never know that that place has already been marked for free trade zone for the past 25-30 years. Yes, if they sold land to you and they are saying they did not know, na lie. This Lagos Calabar road, Coastal Road, it has been there since. I remember when I was still in school. I've been seeing it when we were chatting land then. It has been there. Maybe few alignment changes and all. That's all. Do you understand? And there were some people that knew that thing was going to happen. They bought it when it was just pure swamp. They've made their money and they've gone. You that you are buying now, you are late. Land banking has more potential of growth as compared to developed land. Do you understand? Although Land in developed areas has more capital appreciation and capital is more capital intensive. It talks about bigger money. Do you understand? It talks about bigger money. Now, another advantage of land banking is the fact that you have the capacity to buy in bulk. Imagine buying a plot of land here for 300 million and taking 300 million naira to Ekpe. Eh? Now you go, the king will just come, bow. The king will come and give you the scepter. So straight. You will just turn to Balogun. Do you understand? Do you understand? Because you are able to make, and that is what is happening to people like Dangote and some other private businessmen. Because they can buy, you will never see Dangote say, I want to start a business establishment in Lekki Phase 1. He will not go there. He will go to places that are underdeveloped. He will not come there. It won't. That's just this fact. See, there is sense and wisdom in what we are seeing every day. We are not just, our eyes are not just open to it. Why would Dangote be going to Bejuleke when it was purely bush? Do you think that the Lagos Calabar expressway that they are doing is for you people? It's not for you. It's for his business. It's for movement of commodities, of products. So from now, trucks can leave Dangote refinery and be going to the east without any stoppage. Like no toll, nothing, just going straight. Do you understand? So please understand these things. Understand it so that you can pitch it better to your clients and you can be well positioned for a seasoned real estate consultant and pro. All right, so I will not want to delve too much on this, but do you understand it now? Yes. Do you understand it now? Yes. Do you understand? All right. So now let's go about the next thing, the residential and the commercial real estate. You all know a lot about this. You know this already. Abi? What is commercial real estate? What is commercial real estate? Now nobody wants to talk. You want to try? All right, please.
Maybe want to sell something business there. The residential is for maybe a house where you want to live in.
Okay, good. So when you come to commercial real estate investments, you are talking about business hubs, shop, retail outlets, malls, hotels, event centers and all those things. So banks, yeah, of course. So now let's look at the differences between them and how they affect our daily business life as a realtor. Now, properties designed primarily for people to live in, isn't it? For residential, yes. Then you own apartments in locations with high demand for it. Now, what is expected of you when you are pitching real estate to your clients, to your prospects about residential real estate, is to let them understand the business of things when it comes to residential real estate. The business of things. You have to let them know the pros and cons involved in residential renting houses and using it for shortlets and using it for Airbnb. You have to make it very clear to them. Do you understand? I've seen a lot of people pitch using their house for rent and they end up regretting it. Do you understand? Why? Because it takes more time to get your annual income on house. Shortlet is more better. Do you understand? You get more money in shortlets. Do you know these things now?
Yes.
You know now?
Yes.
Should I still talk about it? Not everybody, Abi?
Yes.
So sorry, I don't know your capacity. I don't know how long you've been in real estate. I don't know. So that's why. I should talk about it. All right. Let me do a brief calculation for you. How much is a basic rent in Sangotedo? Basic rent in Sangotedo. How much?
6.5. Depends on the apartment.
Okay, how much is basic rent in Oshodi? 50,000? 1.5, Abi? No, let us not use Oshodi. Let's not use Oshodi. Let's use places that people love to be. Ajawa Estate. Yes, Ajawa Estate. Okay. So how much is basic rent in Ajawa Estate? 3 million. Abi? 3 million. 3 million annually, Abi? for rent. All the legal agency caution, e no concern the landlord. Abi? Maybe caution. I don't think so. But let's just make it like this. 3 million. Abi? For 3 bedroom. Good. Now let's look at this is annually, Abi. So, like, how many years do you think it will take the landlord to be able to increase the rent again?
From 1 year. 1 year.
1 year?
Yes.
Na so una dey do? Ha! If my landlord increase my rent in 1 year, I go carry am go court. Suppose to be 3 years now. Now una dey give landlords, now una dey give them power. It's 3 years. It's supposed to be 3 years. Am I correct? 3 years. 3 years. Before you can increase. And the highest percentage you can increase it is how many percent? 20. 20%. So calculate 20% of 3 million. Eh? What's the 20% of 3 million? Eh? 600,000. So I guess you can increase it to is 3.6 million. Let's just say 3.5. Eh? After 3 years. So now keep this somewhere. Now let us now talk about the same 3 bed in Ajawa estate. Well furnished, good lights, everything looking sumptuous. Eh? And you are using it for shortlets. Eh? Shortlets. How much do you think shortlets per night can be in Ajawa estate? Eh? 100,000. Minimum of 100,000. Abi? Now, let's look at this. The worst. Say 3 nights per week. 3 nights.
That's 300.
Eh? 300,000. Abi?
That's 3 nights.
3 nights. Weekend safe is 2 nights. Abi? Weekend is 2 nights. Abi? Friday, Saturday, Sunday. That's 3. And there must be 1 or 2 days within the week. It can't be 3. 4. Let's do 4. Worst 4 nights. Abi? That's 400k. Abi? 400k. That's 1 week. And we have 4 weeks in a month, right? That's how much? Eh? 4 times 4. 1.6 million in a month. Now, I want to be very strict with this. Let's take away the money for electricity, paying the workers, the people that are doing everything inside, everything. Say salary of cleaners, everything 300k. I'm even being too much. I'm doing too much, right?
Yes.
Like 300k.
Let's say 500.
Yeah? That's loss. 300k. So let's say everything that is going home, that the owner of the house is going home, at the end of the month is what? 1.3 million. Emma Babon Baban Gbese now. 1.3 million. Abi? So now we have how many months in the year? Yeah, multiply it. If he decide after 6 months, my house now 120k per night. Who is making more money? Oh yeah, tell me the amount now. How much?
50.6.
Eh? 15? See loser. Mr. Patrick. See Odogu. Do you see now? But the only thing that puts them on the same level is the fact that there is capital appreciation. Do you understand? The house itself, the house itself is appreciating at the same rate, whether you are using it for shortlet or you are using it for rent. Everybody is. Do you understand? I moved into my estate in Lakwe at just about 2 years now. And when I got there, I thought, This time I was paying rent 1.5 then, and I feel like, oh, I should just buy this house. I should just get it from the owner. And I spoke with the owner and said, okay, you now ask me, how much are they selling houses there? I say around 35, 40 million. 35, 40 million, 2 years ago. And I was paying rent of 1.5. And then I told him that, oh, okay, please, anytime he wants to sell, that I have 20 million now, I'll just deposit and find more money and pay for it. And 2 years after, Baba tell me, say, I know they renew again. I want to sell. Okay, I'm ready. How much? 80 million naira. I say, Jesus. I say, Baba, pack your land, take your house. Do you understand? So, house appreciates, especially in Lagos. Especially in Lagos. House appreciates. So, that is the only thing that is common to the both of them. But when it comes to periodical income, it's different. Do you understand? So, always, when you are selling houses to prospects, give them this notion. Do you understand? Except they specifically request for rent. Do you understand? Now, what this does to you as a seasoned real estate professional is that it puts you in that capacity to say, what could be your challenge? It's about managing. I don't have people that I can trust. Trust me, I will manage it for you. Now, on that everything, you just tell him that I will just take management consultancy fee of maybe 20-30%. You've already collect commission. You will come dey make money every week as you are managing it. Now, where I stay presently, my friend, his name is Jimmy, my friend sold a house in Ikota recently. And when he sold the house, the owner is in diaspora. And his owner said, let me find someone to rent. My guy said, Papa, no do that thing. Just leave the house for me. Let me manage it for you. I'll do shortlets, I'll run hearts, I'll do everything, and he's managing the house. Now, when I got to Lagos yesterday, and I was in the class, and it took time, and I couldn't go to my house. So I just like, okay, guy, I need a place to stay. How much? He said 100K. And then I said, okay, Baba, give me discount. I'll be your guy. It costs 90K. And I said, okay, please, I will just stay for one night. I said, after a while, he just said, you'll be my guy. Don't worry, just stay for free. And I just look at it. How could he have been able to say, I should stay there for free? He has made, apart from that, he has created some kind of relationship with the owner. And that means the owner already trusts him. Do you understand? So there's opportunities, plenty opportunities for you. Imagine you are managing 50 clients' houses in this Lagos. You are made. So let's move forward. Capital appreciation over time, which we just talked about. So I said, don't always preach annual rental income. Try and do shortlets. Do you understand? Then debt recovery and loans. That's what residential does. It affords you to be able to get out of debt fast. Banks will give you money for houses rather than land. Faster for houses than land. Do you understand? They will give you money faster for houses than land. Why? Because it is a more solid structure. Do you understand? So that means somehow it secures the land. Do you understand? Land that is empty can be taken. Anything can happen. Do you understand? But houses is more stable and secure. Examples as duplexes and shortlet. All right. For commercial properties, commercial is sweeter. Man, it's sweet. Now, properties used primarily for business, trade, or income-generating activities. I'm already taking more time, so that's why I'll be fast. Please stay with me. They appreciate faster. Why? Because just like what we are talking about today, this place, it will appreciate faster. Why? Because of the location. Higher rental income potential. Do you understand? When it comes to commercial properties, you can increase rent every year. You can, because it's commercial. Higher in demand due to low supply. There are fewer places for commercial. So, just like if you want to open shop today, you go stress before you see an opening. Why? Because it's always in demand. Then appreciation in high demand zones, where higher places like in Ikeja, like Ikeja here in Ikoyi, all those places is always topping the roof. Then examples are office buildings, hotel, retail spaces, and restaurants. All right, let's move to the next slide. I don't have most. Okay, I'm almost done. Now, REITs. REIT stands for what? Real Estate Investment Trust. Abi? Now, what is Real Estate Investment Trust? What does it mean?
To invest in real estate without having to own a property.
Without having to own the property. You are doing real estate investments, but you don't even own jack. You don't own shit. Do you understand? You don't own anything. but your money is there and you are getting returns. That's what it means. Do you understand? So when I talked about the other time about people who already have a lot of property. Yeah. Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. All right. So when we talk about people who already own a lot of real estate and you don't know what to do, you pitch rent today. Let their money that is thinking in their accounts, let it go into things that people will use to develop other projects, other real estate things like commercial properties. Without them having to own it, they share the profit. Do you understand? Every billionaire wants to make more money. Do you understand? That's one thing about it. And that was the song that this man sang, Burna Boy. Eh? How did he sing it? How did he sing the song?
Dangote still the find.
Dangote, see they find money. Oh. Do you understand? They are still looking for money. They just want a stable investment to put their money in. Do you understand? Never you think someone is fully made. Nobody is fully made. Nobody. Do you understand? If they are in your face telling you I have property, I have property there, I don't need this one you are talking to me about, just sell them the right idea. You will see them empty their accounts for you. Do you understand? You just have to give them the right value. So now, to understand that, it means real estate investment trust. You get that? These are companies that own or operate a financial income. They don't put this kind of investment in land banking. Please, don't get it wrong. They don't do this kind of investment with residential real estate. They do it in income generating assets. Income what? Generating assets. Assets that give you cash flow with time. Do you understand? That's where they put it in. Do you understand? Think of rent as a way for individuals to invest in real estate without having to buy the property direct. Now, maybe a real estate development company wants to start 12,000 housing units in Mowe, and then they want to develop it, and they just need funds without having to wait to sell. They want to have the money to be able to develop these houses before they sell. Do you understand? You know there are developers that they don't sell until they are finished. You know them, right? Yes. So some of them, it's not like the company has the entire. They depend on investors who put their money in trust. Now they might not be talking directly with the owner, the person that holds the money, but with a private entity that insures the money to make sure that the money is put into good use and they can feel safe with their money. At all, they will not lose their capital, even though they might lose the profit. Do you understand what I'm saying? So that is rates. Then what are the key features? They pull money from many investors to purchase and manage real estate assets. So this one brings 10 million, this one brings 100 million, this one brings 50 million. They have the money and then they pull it together to manage real estate assets. They can even just pull money, friends, colleagues among people, multi-millionaires, they'll just come together, pull the money. Okay, what does that person need? They need 300 million. Okay, you bring 50, you bring 250, and then we bring it together. We give that developer. It develops. When it sells, we collect back our money with the profit. Then they pay out at least 90% of their taxable income as dividends. You can read about this online. I don't have to talk too much about it. Publicly traded rates can be bought and sold on stock exchanges like NGX. You can buy it there. Then they offer exposure to real estate markets, office malls, apartments. Some of them, like the Purple Mall that you see in Lekki, it's actually through. It was funded through rates. Do you understand? You can go and do your findings. Next slide. Types of rates. Equity rates. Equity rate is I own a share of your company, of a real estate company. I give the money. You will go and be doing the development. I'm not involved. Do you understand? So you can meet up with maybe Mr. Folayo and all. If there's opportunities available for, if you have clients who are really very, very rich, they don't do land banking again, they don't do entire. Do you get? Then mortgage, then hybrid, that is the two together. You can take these things, you can take them online. It's there. These are investments other than land banking, commercial and real estate and residential real estate that people are doing and they are making money. They will not talk about it, they are silent about it. Do you understand? And there are people who are brokering the deals and they are making tons of money and they know they shout. Do you understand? Because somebody is connecting the investors with the developers. Do you understand? And they will not just, they will see. Do you understand? As I they drop the investor they drop the money, collect my own commission. Do you understand? So That's how it is. Benefits of investing in REITs. Now, before you be able to close a deal on REIT, you have to know the benefits and be able to pitch it well to them to be able to invest. And that's understanding that there's steady passive income, dividends. As they are selling the houses, you're also seeing your money growing. You know, as they are selling the property, as they are buying the malls, buying the shops, and all those things. Then, easy liquidity. You can liquidify your money anytime and on time. I need my capital back, you collect it. I need my profit back, you collect it. So you can even negotiate, okay, from the profit, just use it to calculate my number of units from the houses and give me the houses instead of profit, but give me back my money. Then professional management of property. So you don't have to manage it yourself, the professionals are the ones managing it. Okay? Is that all? Brokerage. Now, the reason why I'm running is because I want to explain brokerage to you. Because from being a realtor, you should actually strive to own your own business. You should treat real estate as a business. Because real estate is actually a business. Stop being a sole proprietor. Do you hear me? Stop being a sole proprietor. Think the long term. Think the long term. You can actually grow from being an ordinary realtor to owning a real estate business conglomerate. It can happen. You just have to have the right mindset and understanding that what is real estate brokerage company? What is the real estate? Connects buyers to seller. What are you doing now? You are connecting buyers to sellers. Number two, earns income via commissions and consultancy. What are you doing now? You are earning through commissions and consultancy because everybody that is buying land from you, you are consulting for them, isn't it? Then the third thing, which most people do not know, most realtors do not know, is that you can hire realtors and agents to close deals on your behalf and you earn upline on them. Do you understand? You earn through indirectly through them, indirect commission. Do you understand? Now, the idea is very simple. The idea is very simple. Go back. The idea is very simple. That you can actually create your own team with your wealth of knowledge and the little experience you've gathered. Create people under you that you are training yourself. You're bringing them to speed about real estate to sell. 5, 4, start with 2. Do you understand? Let them understand real estate through you. Do you understand? Bring them to platforms to sell, like Zenytal properties. And then when they sell, you earn upline commission on them, right? And then over time, you build a network. You can actually bring network marketing into real estate. Who knows network marketing here? I'm actually doing network marketing. I'm involved with Alliance. I can show you my portfolio. So it's you can bring network marketing into it. What is network marketing? 1 to bring 2, 2 to bring 4. Do you understand? So you can bring it in. Do you understand? And you can create a network of realtors who are loyal to you over the time. Why? Because you are responsible for them. What you are doing is 2 things. You are building business leaders of the future, and you are building your own business. Do you understand? Over time, you can be able to create a brokerage firm where you have tons of realtors who are loyal to you. And then once you are able to get a good number of quality realtors, you can now expand and establish your own company. Name it a company, register, do everything, and then partner with real estate companies like Zenytal and sell. Do you understand? So you now negotiate a consultancy this thing with the company. Why? Because you've created your own, and then from there you're growing, getting more numbers. What you are doing is you are solving 2 problems. Number 1 problem of every developer is how to sell, isn't it? Do you understand? And you creating your own brokerage, you are creating a solution to. Do you understand? And then the other solution is that you are creating more business leaders who in turn in the future also expand. Do you understand? So you can hire and you can grow. So go to the next slide. So what do you need to know before setting up a real estate brokerage? You need to have great understanding. Don't just jump. Don't jump into things. Do you understand? When you are not fully experienced with the right knowledge, don't jump into it. You have to understand these things. What are the things that you need to know? Property types. Okay. Property types. Land, residential, those are the things that I've been talking about since. Can you see them? Yes, you have to understand the legalities of things. See, you have to understand the law. When it comes to real estate, you have to understand the law of real estate, the legal parts of real estate. Do you understand? You have to go and sit down and learn. It takes time, but it's worth it. Go understand. See, nobody will exempt you from punishment of the law due to ignorance. Do you understand? What did I say? Nobody will exempt you from the punishment of the law due to ignorance. The rule of law still exists in Nigeria, at least for poor people. Do you understand? Do you understand? Rule of law still exists. And what is the rule of law? Everybody is equal before the law, even though it is not real. But everybody is equal before the law. Nobody is above the law. Do you understand? So you have to understand the law, the legal part of it. Do you understand? Don't just sell and be any convention and stay there. Don't stop it, stop it, stop it. Grow, 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 grow. So understand the legal part of it. What are the do's? What are the don'ts? Don't cross your boundaries. Stay where you need to be and enjoy your life and your money. Do you understand? Commissions, structure of commissions, due diligence, another thing. Understand you have to, Jesus. Don't just sell properties blindly. It will land you in trouble. See, the highest people that are in zone A in prison itself these days are realtors and developers. Why? Because of simple ignorance of doing proper due diligence. You'll be hearing things like, "No more, I didn't know." Do you understand? So understand how to do proper due diligence. And if you are not so equipped about it, deal with trusted real estate companies. For example, Zenytal Properties, deal with companies like that. Do you understand that you know that they have good reputation? Do you understand? They have good reputation. Over the years, they've delivered and delivered and delivered. Do you understand? People who are big on allocation, people who are big on titled properties. Do you understand what I'm saying? So over time, while you are still doing business with them, you will now be learning the nitty-gritty of due diligence alongside. Do you understand? And how do you do that? Being in trainings like this. It's as simple as that. Then market trends. You have to understand market trends. How types of things are changing. Just like the way I was asking what is the value of a property here. Some of you were looking at me. And you want to sell a real estate, you have to understand the trend of things, so that you will not sell overpriced properties or sell undervalued properties. Do you know what that thing does? It affects investors. When you sell undervalued or overpriced property, you are selling land that the value is supposed to be 10 million for 20 million. Do you know what will happen? The property will have to stay on ground for maybe 10-15 years to come to that 20 million first before it will now start appreciating. You have killed the investor even before he died. So you have to understand what market trends, price appreciation, infrastructure expansion, government policies. Please, those announcements that comes about governments, about things, about what is happening, is not just for you to be posting and understand those things. What is it meant for? How does it affect properties, and how does it help your investors? Do you understand? That positions you to be a seasoned and a sales professional. Then lead conversion. Well, if you want to own a brokerage company, you have to know how to convert leads. It's not just about getting people to be inquiring on your status. You have to know how to close them to eventually buy. Do you understand? Nobody should leave your decks without buying your property. Network. Oh, you have to mingle with people. I'm a man, I'm a poor. I don't mix with people. It's shyness that you will die in poverty. Network. Don't only network towards the client base. Network with individuals too, your own fellow realtors, your own fellow agents. Network. There's nothing bad in when you come to Zenytal's office. Sir, MD, can I just stay with you and just take a picture? Snap picture. Oh, hope you're fine. How's the business? How's everything? It doesn't kill you. Come on. It doesn't kill you. Next slide. Next slide. Okay, so turning brokerage into an investment vehicle. Please don't get lost in what I'm doing. Turning brokerage into an investment vehicle. These are the strategy. Land banking via brokerage. As you dey earn, make yourself dey buy. As you dey earn, make yourself dey buy. Don't do that thing. Now we sell Ajao estate. No. Don't. Oh. We gotta sell out. That year. At the end, you say they buy. Because now who buy, now him be investor. I'm a real estate investor. I'm a real estate consultant. You know, get land. So as you are doing that, you can do collaborations. If you don't have enough, do collaboration. 3 realtors, you can come together and buy a plot of land. Just make sure you are buying, because it go pay you by the time your clients are eventually selling the land, and it go pay you say, and I never really believe in that land. I thought it was a place that will be long lost forgotten. Only for you to be hearing that they are selling it for 10 million, a land that you sold for 500k, it go mess with your head. Do you understand? And you will look at it, and you look at within that time that you sold it till now, you will know that you've made more than 10 million and you didn't buy. What did you use the money for? Oble. Oble. Do you understand? Because let's think about it. How many of you have gotten, maybe a particular year, you just got your statement of account from January to December? How many of you have done it? You've done it before. Were you not shocked at the amounts that passed through your account? You'll not be wondering, wait, what I do with this money? Where the money go? Do you understand? So I figured out one thing about finance, that you only do what your mind is at. Do you understand? If your mind is not there, bro, it will always look impossible. Do you understand? It will always look what? Impossible. Who say you go die? You say you never chop, you go die. No, but I've never seen. It's very rare you see people die of hunger. It's very rare. The only thing that can make it happen is if they block a whole country's supply of food. That's when people die of hunger. Take your eyes off some small things now and invest. Graduate from earning money to what? To making money. And understand one thing about real estate investment. It is that you should understand delayed gratitude, that you can actually take a pain for a time and wait for a longer period of time only for you to get that result you are looking for. Do you understand? Please, that is that on that. Sales commission diversification. Offer properties across states. Don't stay in one place. Expand your tentacles. Co-development with developers. Once your brokerage has gone so big, you've invested so much, creating people, creating everything, you can co-develop properties with developers. That can also happen. Earn from consulting. Now, all those people you are giving free advice, by the time you've grown to a certain extent, collect money for consultancy. Charge for it. You didn't get all those knowledge on a platter of gold. You paid attention. Do you understand? That Zenytal is making it free for you to learn a course does not mean it is free. I didn't come here with only water. Do you understand? This space that Zenytal is renting to kick you. Understand? Go and learn that. God will help you. So build passive income streams. Do you understand? Like what I told you about when you are selling those houses, don't just sell and leave. Every client that buys property from you has potential to give you more money. If anybody buys property of 3 million from you, there's high tendency that they can buy 10 million naira property from you. Do you understand? So don't leave deals, don't do deals and go. Stay there, stay there. Tell your neighbor, stay there. Do you understand? Until you collect more money. Do you understand? For the past 3 years, people that have been buying property from me are the same people that bought property 3 years ago. Do you understand? And they are the same people that are referring me to more people. Do you understand? Now, if I'm meeting more people, it's still around them. It's still around them. So stay there, stay there. I've talked about building trust in this same class. If you understand, so build passive income through that. Do you understand? So as you're selling the houses, let them also help them to earn, make money from it, and you also earn money from it. Then sell training to realtors. You can sell what you learn. Do you understand? Sell what you've been learning if you are documenting it after all. So next slide. I'm almost done. Okay, so before the summary, there's a case study I want us to quickly read. I'm almost done. Just 1 or 2 minutes, I'm done. The case study. Before we come to the summary and then we are done. This is the last slide. The case study. Please, can you see? Can you see? It's tiny. Can you increase the text? Is it better now? Yes. At least to the middle. So just listen to what people are reading. All right, so let's read. This is a small reunion in Ibadan. Do you understand? For a friends. So let's read together. 1, 2, go. 4 friends who hadn't seen each other in years met at a cafe near Alakia, Ibadan. Each had taken a different real estate path. They sat down to catch up on life, money, and future. Wait, when you are doing reunion with your friends, what do you used to talk about? You used to talk about the kind of food you ate in school, emorasi. So, Ayo, want to go? Ayo started with a 3-bedroom bungalow in a developing estate. He gave a trusted company to manage it for short lets and Airbnb. I started with a deposit and spread payments over 6 month payment plan, he said. But now the house pays me monthly. The house will pay back the amount I purchased it in 5 years' time. Why is that possible? Because of short lets, right? Imagine you bought house for 35 million naira and you are making almost 15 million naira. Do you understand? In a few years, you already paid back the money you used to buy the house. Do you understand? You just have to make sure you manage it properly. You are doing your marketing well and make more money. That's all. So, where are we? Whether he is at work or not. Do you understand? The house earns him steady cash flow. His property has also appreciated in value by over 50% because by the time he bought, the company was still selling. Then immediately they sold out the increased price by almost 35%. By the time it was 2 years after, the property has increased by 50%. Do you understand? Like I said, sometimes in developing areas, house appreciates fast, sometimes. But in most cases, along the this is how house appreciates like this. And over time. Why? No, designs get obsolete over time. Yes. How architectural designs get obsolete over time. That's why I said it is about the land. Oh yeah. Residential real estate turned Ayo from worker to landlord. He no longer earns money from his job. He makes money while sleeping. Do you see the difference between earning and making money now? All right. So let's look at Zena. So Zena said she used her savings from her fabric business to build a 3-shop plaza at a busy junction in Ibadan. Shop rent is different, she laughed. They pay yearly and it is sweet money. I even collect money. Now, a tenant, POS, provision shop, fashion outlet, pay over 800k annually combined. She has no debt, no staff, but property pays her like a business. Her building is her boss. Do you understand? There's something we are driving at. So just follow. Let's go down. Kule, no, not there. That's not earnings. It's money made from commercial real estate. Okay, Kule didn't buy anything. He bought 5 plots of land in 2019 through Zenytal properties at what? 450k each near a proposed road project. People laughed at me. You know, it was Bush back then. He said, but now I sold 3 plots at 2.2 million naira each. Kule made over 5 million naira profit doing absolutely nothing, just holding land. This is the power of land banking. No tenants, no buildings, just patience plus money equals money made. Go to the next one. There are how many friends? 4. Now, Titi wasn't ready for land construction, but she started investing 100k monthly in a real estate investment trust. She owns shares in malls, hotels, and warehouses. Every quarter, she gets dividends directly into her bank account. My brokers invested in a new Lagos commercial plaza. She said, I'm not on the title, but I get paid like a stakeholder. She's building wealth passively without stress or land inspections. Who is doing rates? Titi. Who is doing commercial real estate? Zainab. Who is doing residential real estate? Ayo. Who is doing land banking? Now, what is synonymous to the four of them?
Yes.
Another one.
Land.
Another one. Investment. What is their what from? How did they graduate from what they do to investing? They started from earning, and then from what they earn. See, money for investment, they fly come from angels. It comes from your hard work. Do you understand? Now, the smart thing about what you earn is that you make sure that that money doesn't go to your liabilities. It goes into what things that makes back money from for you. Do you understand? See, as you are seeing us as developers, we apart from saying we dey sell, we dey buy land, Jesus. We dey what? Dey buy land. Do you understand? We're not just preaching what we are doing it. Do you understand? So the people over is according to statistics, they said people that will regret more when it comes to real estate success are realtors. Because what they will have as a return on their investment is story. I was a partner with Zenytal when we were selling it that year. Do you understand? So now, the second lesson or the other side of the lesson is that what has helped you with is to understand the business of things, the investment aspect of real estate, so that when you are talking to your prospects and clients, you know what to talk about. Now, look at this, my slide. See, every one of my slide is enough for you to create content about. So please, talk about what you do. Never you say, I don't know what to use to do content, or I don't have a response for this client. Why? Why? Do you understand? Please, from these classes, have you been equipped enough? Do you understand real estate investment better now?
Yes.
You don't sound sure.
Yes.
Abi we should start again. Do you understand? So now, real estate investment, that is it. It is beyond just selling land banking or selling land and houses. It's way, way beyond that. Do you understand? The business of things is also as far as brokerage. Do you understand? As far as brokerage, because that is the end goal of every realtor. That should be your end goal. That should be your future plan. That is it. Don't just die out being an ordinary realtor. Do you understand? And then when you're talking to your clients, stop being the obsolete realtor. Learn how to teach them the business of things. Guide them towards making money from what they are earning. Do you understand? Now you've understood what earning money is and what making money is. A lot of people will say things like, my salary is paying me well, what I'm earning, I'm okay, I don't need more money. You now can be able to advise them and give them guidance towards making them understand that you should graduate from just earning money into making money. And you can be you are so seasoned right now that you know, based on questions that you ask this prospect, the kind of investments you can put them to, whether commercial, whether residential, whether rates, or do you understand, or land banking. Do you understand? So let us take these scenarios now. Someone that is earning like 200k per month, no other source of income, just 200k per month. What kind of investment will you offer that person?
Right.
No? Land banking. Land banking. Someone that is earning way over 1 million and has access to loans of like 10 million, 20 million. What will you advise that person? Apartment to buy houses. Abi? Because there are houses where you can deposit like 5 million, 10 million and spread. Do you understand? Now, what would you advise someone that has well over 50 million, 100 million into investing into real estate? What? Commercial properties. Abi? Commercial properties or land bank in bulk. Now, do you get it now? Do you get it? Do you understand? If because sometimes it takes to give options to people and let them pick. So there's in no way how they will take that money to someone else or to something else. The money will come back to you when you can give the right value and the right investment opportunities to them. Please, do you understand this class at all? Yes. All right. So somebody that is a billionaire or a multi-millionaire, what kind of investment that already has property, already has things? What will you advise that person to do? Now, another thing is this. When it comes to REIT, you can do it as a trust. In such a way that people who already have properties and everything, you can now advise them. Why don't you turn all your investment into a trust fund and secure it with a trust bank, a REIT company like Stanbic as a trust, Union Bank as a trust, where all of your property will be engraved into a trust. You don't have to do a will to say my house in Ikeja should go to my first son. My house in Magodo should go to my third born. This one should go to my third wife. Now it will not be a trust where you say that everything should be properly managed by the company and the returns on it should not be divided among my family. That way, any of the family cannot sell it. They cannot fight over it. Do you understand? That is what Rex do for you. Do you understand? Now you know how to talk to investors in their own level. Do you understand what I'm saying now? So that is understanding real estate in the investment perspective. So summary. Elements. Ends from, as a realtor, you earn from what? As a broker, you earn, an investor, you earn from what? Commission plus business margins. Then involvement. Just if you are just a floor realtor, just personal sales, your own personal sales. But when it comes to it has already become a system and you're also building a team. Then ownership. As a realtor, you own nothing. But when you build a brand, your brand owns the brand itself is ownership. Do you understand? That is your business, that's your company. Then your exit strategy as a realtor, if anything happens to you, maybe your eyes, you cannot chat, you don't. But when you own as a brokerage, as a broker, you've already created a system. So whether you are selling or not, your people are selling, you are earning indirectly. I have a real estate developer that till tomorrow, while he was still a realtor, he has brought in a lot of realtors that they are under him as upline, as downlines. So till tomorrow, he still any upline commission, even though he don't get his own company. Do you understand what I'm saying? Do you understand? Because over the years, he has created that system down. Do you understand? So you can also do that as your exit strategy. Then, wealth building, when you are a realtor, you are slow. If you don't see clients, you know chop. Do you understand? But when you are doing a brokerage, you're already compounding your wealth. Do you understand? So that is it for that. Then remember, don't sell real estate like it's just land or building or any property. Sell it like it's a business. And do it like it's a business. The reason why some of you have not grown past where you are is because you are still not taking it as a business. Oh, it's real estate. Yes, sorry. Do you understand? It's either you are in real estate or you are not. Forget it. Take it as a business. Take it serious. Give it the time that it deserves. Do you understand? You can actually streamline it. In a week, I'm using 3 days for real estate. I'm using the remaining days for other things. It is very flexible. No capital, no effort. Just be available for it. Do you understand? Because business is what it is. So when you are selling, don't sell 3 minutes from airport, 30 minutes from Kiniko. Don't sell generational wealth. Don't sell Kiniko. Sell what? Income. Because that's what everybody wants to hear. Báwo ló ṣe máa dowó fún mi? How will it turn to money for me? Sell what? Cash flow. Sell what? Stability. Sell what? Return on investment. That's what you should be selling. Because that's what appeals to people's head. If anybody brings anything to you and they are bringing an investment and they are saying that you just give them the money, I'm not sure whether you make money or not. Will you listen to that person? So in summary, sell the heart of making money. and you will never ever go out of business. You will never ever be broke when you set the heart of what? Making money. So thank you very much. So questions?
Thank you very much. I'm sure that was really powerful, right? We all agree. So let's do a very simple exercise. Everybody stand up, please. So let's say thank you, Dr. Ario. Thank you so much for this power session. Everybody's tired. Maybe stood up like, God. Should we do a little exercise? Okay, please let's sit down. So let's open the floor for questions. If there's anything that brings curiosity, if there's anything that you need clarity on, let's ask questions. Just raise up your hand if you have any question.
Say no question.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Aaron.
Yeah.
Well done. Okay, for that rate, said if you can, someone can talk to investor to put all his properties into trust.
Yeah.
Now, then later share the profit among the children of the wife. What if that generation?
Okay.
So the company that's now holding.
And that's why trust is good. That I don't think, and I think there's a provision for the law that when in an advent where there is none, I think the government takes over, and there's a way it goes back into the public, maybe into charity less privilege. There's a way the provision of the law places. They will intentionally make sure that there is always a benefactor from your generation, from your line. Do you understand? And that's why it's always with the lawyers, not from just ordinary people. The law, the law is so clear about it. Do you understand? But in an advent where all the generation is now no beneficiary, so it goes. There's a way the law. I don't know if there's a lawyer here that can explain that. There's a way it goes. Do you understand? So, but then, and that's why there's that beauty of, of putting it into trust. I remember there's one lady that was invited for a speaking engagement. I think it's a podcast where she was talking about his thought, his generation, where his forefathers that owned properties, where she still received dividends till today, where she doesn't even know how the man looks like. Do you understand? And all of them. You say? Oh, okay. Yes. Letter of administration. So now, that letter of administration, it gives authority to family members. Do you understand? Let's take that. An husband, I don't want to use it as an example. An husband and wife, they are the one that puts all their property into trust. Or maybe the husband is the one that owns the property and puts it into trust. And the husband dies or something like that happen. Now, maybe he did not transfer because it's already in trust. Do you understand? It's for the family. When the husband has died, the lawyer is now saddled with the responsibility to prepare a letter of administration to the wife as the next of kin. That letter of administration is saying that the man has died without willing his property, but it's already in trust. It's already in trust. So that letter of administration will now take it to the next of kin as this one that will be in charge. Do you understand? Even though she does not have direct access to the property, but she's just in charge. That, there's somebody still under the line of Mr. So who will be in charge of it. Do you understand what I'm saying? So in an advent where maybe all of them now is not no more, government takes over. That's it. And then it doesn't go to government purse. It goes back into the populace. Do you understand? So that's it. Any other question? Okay.
Maybe the husband has died, the wife has died. So maybe 2 children.
It goes to the next. Revised.
Like the letter. Before the wife died. You should write a letter.
Yeah, he can. Yes, he can.
The children died. Can also write letter.
It's the lawyer that does it. The lawyer before the man died, the lawyer knows everybody Do you understand? You already know answer to that. All right. Any other question?
So my question is, like, it's not like relating to this, but I
Okay.
just want to. My question is, if somebody wants to go into short-term business and the person does not have the fund yet to fund it or to start it, do you think it's a good thing or it's the right way to, borrow money from probably bank, like take a loan and then start the short-term or
Business.
rental or you buy the property, which do
Okay.
you think is best?
Okay. Well, I'm not here to help you out to do your investments. Do you understand? But I will just do that for now. And it is that one thing about business is a lot of us, where ideas end, where ideas die, is the fact that we are always limited in raising capital for our investments. Do you understand? See, people that are making it in life, their advantage is that they can think outside of the box. They can just find breakthrough where it looks like it is dead, to just find a way to make it happen. Do you understand? I know people who started owning shortlets by renting a house and using it for shortlets in this Lagos. They will pay the landlord, collect the house, and use it for shortlets. And they've raised capital to buy their own house. Do you understand? And I've seen people who dead grit, took loan, bought house, and used the shortlet income to pay back the fucking loan. And then from there, they continue earning the money. Do you understand? It's about the mindset, it's about the future. It's about taking the pain now for the future. And I've seen people who raise funds from family and friends. Do you understand? In fact, I met someone yesterday who said when he wanted to start his first business, the first thing he did was he called all his family to a get together, feast of love, put them all together, but everybody sit down. When they about to go, he said, "Come back, wait, sit down. I wan start business. None of una go comot for here if una no drop something." Do you understand? Do you understand? Yes, I'm telling you. Because if problem dey, your child die, you call them, you go quickly drop money. You want to do ceremony, burial ceremony, they go drop money. Do you understand? So think, just think. Answers to your problems are everywhere, they are around you. Just think. Do you understand? In fact, let me not talk too much. Please, next question. Yeah?
Any other question?
Yes, she wants to ask. Yeah, good afternoon.
I got a call from one of my close friends who was very important
Okay.
in the diaspora. So he told me he wanted to start a chocolate business in Nigeria.
Okay.
So he was like, I remember you talking about managing properties for your clients.
Yes.
So he said something like, okay, so I should write about it.
You should write a proposal about it. Send it to him.
And I'm not really the chocolate kind of
person.
I'm not really the love version into that.
Okay.
So how do you think they can go about that? Making sure that the project is still assigned straight.
I already gave an insight about what an expert means at the start of the class, isn't it?
Yes.
Does he answer that question?
Yes.
She wasn't around there. Okay. So it's very basic. Wọ́n ní ọgbọ́n ọlọ́gbọ́n. Do you understand? You sorry, please, I'm very sorry. I'm very sorry. So you borrow wisdom, take get sense. You get that one. Then they borrow wisdom, take get sense. Do you understand? So you can leverage on people. See, an ignoramus surrounding himself with experts is also an expert. Do you understand? Like for example, when I started my consultancy business, I don't know how to acquire properties for companies. I don't know how to. What did I do? I just went to my boss who had been doing it before. Told him, "Sir, can I just work with you?" He said, "I cannot pay you salary. I can only pay you 20. No, he was paying me 35K per month then." I said, "It's fine. I just want to learn." Do you understand? But then I was already talking to someone that is about to start his own real estate company. And he said he wants to work with me as a surveyor because of our shared friendship while we were growing up. So I knew that the guy, because the guy is already a top selling realtor, I know say he go make am. This guy go do am, and he trusts me, he believes in me. So and I knew that that would be the only challenge that I have. I don't understand how to acquire properties. Do you understand? In bulk. And then I started working with him. As he is going to meetings, I follow him. I follow him to meetings with family, do everything I was learning. When it was time, I mounted the meeting as though na me get am. I made my mistakes, I learned from it, and I move on. But I make sure that I didn't do anything that hurts the clients. And over time, 6 years now, I don't get the experience. I did do it myself now. Has it ever shown to anybody that? Do you understand? So leverage, that's the word. Leverage. That's the thing. Mix with people, ask questions, ask people, connect. That's the problem. You can't stay on your, you can't do it on your own. Nobody's an island. Do you understand? What you know, some people don't know. What you know, some people that knows how to do short leg do not know. So leverage on what you know that they don't know to get what you need from them. Do you understand? I hope I've answered your question. Please. So you can also learn by asking to execute each task. Do you understand? Streamline it. Okay, what are the things you need to get the house, get how to find the client? Is that not it? How to manage the play? Okay, how far my guy? Get one of my clients who wan start this thing o. And he's asking me, but I know say you be Odogu, you sabi. How far? What's the next thing to do? The next thing na furnish the house. Okay, I go call you back. Bam. Go furnish the house. What's the next thing? The next thing na okay, you need to get people that will be cleaning. You will be paying them some salary. How much do you think they can be paying salary for people here? Bam. Good. Do you understand? And when you do that and you succeed, you already know the process. When you are doing another one, you don't need to call anybody again. Do you understand? So please, that is too. I'm giving you too much. So another question, please. Another question, please.
Do we have any other questions?
Any other question?
My question has to do on this rates.
Okay.
In terms of, it is to me, it's more technical.
Okay.
I'm not looking at the short legs angle. I'm looking at the interest of shareholding.
Okay.
I want to know more about it. Is this something that you approach? Maybe you have a potential, somebody you know that is capable of investing in such. To me, this is the first time I ever heard it.
Okay.
That in real estate, you can actually walk up to the owner, whoever, and there is something like that. I didn't know. Even if I have people
who are doing that.
Doing that. So it's something I really love to know more about.
Okay, so I can start explaining this. Yes. And you can also still read up. All these things they are on YouTube. All these things they are on YouTube, they are everywhere. You can ask ChatGPT to expound it to you. Do you understand? The only thing is that what you need in this class is what I've given you, an eye opener to it. Now, when you see things like that, it will make more sense to you, and you'll be able to see the opportunity in it. Because opportunity presents itself when you have the right knowledge. Nǹkan tó bá mọ̀, what you know is what will open the door of the opportunity. If you don't know it, it looks like a dead end. Do you understand? So once you know, because you now know it, you can now start looking at, oh, how is this done? How is that done? And sometimes you can't get the full grasp of it once. Sometimes it takes a lot of, oh, okay, okay, and get it now. Do you understand? Before you eventually have a full grasp of it. Do you understand? So if I want to start explaining those things to you now, it will take time. Do you understand? So you can actually, you can read about it. All right. So thank you very much.
Thank you,
The slides, yes, the slides can be. This you can get the slides from me.
I'm sure we had a really good time, right? We have switched from just earning money to making money, and I'm sure some people are already planning how to start making extra money like this, right? Please, one house, so Are we together? Are we tired? Are we tired? Okay. Please, one house. All right. So our next speaker. I'm waiting for us to be silent. All right. So before we go to our next speaker, sorry, please, those that are charging phones here, please, I'll need you to come and unplug your phones because it's not good for the aesthetics. We're live streaming and it's affecting our video. Right. So please, if you have your phones here. Ah. So before I call on our next speaker, are we together? Are we distracted? All right. So before I call on our next speaker, do we all have smartphones? So please, I need you to log into your Instagram page. The network. If you can log into your Instagram, please do. Follow Zenytal Properties Limited. Zenytal Properties. Zenytal Properties. I have 2 minutes to do that, so I'll be monitoring the numbers here. If you are not doing it, you've done it. Thank you. You've done it. All right. Thank you very much. If you have done it, say hi. The numbers are still very low. I need more people. If you have followed us, say hi. Okay. Thank you very much. So, bringing up our next speaker, another powerful voice in our industry, someone whose strategies are known to unlock consistent results and long-term growth. But I'll not drop all the tea here. I need you to soak it in. Faith, let's introduce our next speaker. Please, you can still continue to follow us. So, if you have 100 accounts, follow Zenytal Properties with your 100 accounts. Are you ready? Wow, that's so nice. Oh yeah, wait. Please, let's be attentive. Oh. What's causing the noise? What's causing the noise? So now I'm arranging Instagram. Please, let's all be silent, please. Yeah.
is a man whose journey speaks volumes of consistency, growth, and the power of building strong foundations. Abiodun Afolai is a dynamic entrepreneur, a passionate human development advocate, and a result-driven sales executive. Over 12 years of robust experience across real estate,
Face, please, post it first.
and public sector. It's not
I asked the other time that we tired. We all said no, right? But you're not listening. I need you to listen, please. Or should we go on break? Or should we pause the food? You want us to go on break? Okay, we should not go on break. Let us continue. Alright. Faith. So please, I need you to listen if you want us to continue. So that we can all go home early.
Let me first. Give them break before you play.
Oh, I thought it was after the second speaker that we.
I'll start playing the video that we have here. Our product videos. I'm just to engage them and all that. But just engage them. Let me first.
Okay, do you want to eat first? Then we can continue. 5 minutes later. Let us have time to eat so that I can concentrate. I don't want you eating and yeah. Alright, continue. Yeah, please. Please. Why? Why is it not connected? Please. Oh, they are saying that because there's no time again, like they want to be going. We are.
Oh yeah.
No, like after the introduction. This is so loud. Where is the mic? It's not loud. Please, we're still shouting. Please, hold on. Please, let's all be silent. If you're not silent, we cannot hear. Because I'm going to ask you one thing about our next speaker. So, let's all be silent. Yeah, that's good. Now you. What's wrong? Please. Second one.
Power of building strong foundations. Abiodun Afolai Next is a man whose journey speaks volumes of consistency, growth, and the power of building strong foundations. Abiodun Afolayan is a dynamic entrepreneur, a passionate human development advocate, and a result-driven sales leader with over 12 years of robust experience across real estate, insurance, and the travel and tour sectors. He's not just a CEO, he's a certified project manager and business consultant with a track record that speaks for itself. From managing sales at top-tier insurance firms like ICO and Regency Alliance to rising through the ranks at Zelos Group where he served as Chief Operating Officer and later as Managing Director of a subsidiary. His story is one of leadership in action. With a solid academic background, a degree in statistics and a master's in actuarial science, he blends data with direction. Today, he stands at the helm of Zenytal Properties Limited, driving vision, value, and innovation as the Chief Executive Officer. Please join me as we welcome an industry thought leader and someone who is deeply committed to shaping the next generation of real estate professionals. Mr. Abiodun Afolayan.
Let's go, my end. That's my CEO. Let's clap very well. Keep clapping.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone. I want to appreciate every one of us for being at the training today. I'm seeing a lot of new faces and a lot of old faces, and I feel some of us are meeting me for the first time. Right? If you are meeting me for the first time, let me say our hands up. You don't know if I have gifts for you. Who is meeting me for the first time? Are you meeting me for the first time? You are meeting me for the first time. All right. Thank you so much, ma'am. Yeah, she stood up so that first time for coming here. All right. So those of you that are coming for the first time, I have a very special gift for you. You did not even ask me what is the gift. So you for ask what's the gift now. You for ask first, what is the gift? Look, what are you expecting to be the gift? You can imagine. The gift is thank you for coming. All right. I don't know. Okay, yeah. So, do you want the slide in PowerPoint or the PDF is fine? All right. Okay. So, I've been diving into this topic.
So I want to ask, like, when would you do the give presentation to Dr.
The award is not here now.
Okay.
I'm using start to wait for the award.
Is it waiting?
Yes, you will wait till I finish. So when I'm done coming off the stage, you take it.
I'll be facilitating on the topic above. I won't use so much of my slide, right? Because I actually want to speak to us heart to heart, right? I do well speaking to people heart to heart, but for a formal presentation, I will be going through the slide also. All right. Can I have the next page? So the topic says real estate intrapreneurship, the surest way to wealth creation. Real estate intrapreneurship. I'm very sure. No. The question mark slide. I'm very sure that maybe a few of us are not very much familiar with the word intrapreneurship. What we are familiar with is entrepreneurship. Exactly. So, and that's what makes the class a very fantastic one for today. All right. Now, I have a few questions I'd like to ask us, and I would like to start by asking some very funny questions. Question number one. It's a big question, isn't it? With bold question mark. Of the class, I want to ask questions. All right. How many of us wants to be happy in life? You're surprised with my question, right? Yeah.
But I want to be happy.
How many of us wants to be happy? Madam, is there a problem? Someone is distracting you. Sorry about that. Okay, so if you want to be happy, my next question is this: what is happiness? Thank you. I can't hear you. So someone says that happiness means fulfillment of life, right? Okay, you are shaking your head. What does happiness mean to you? Okay, let me give us an example. How many of us have 5-year-olds and below, between age 2 and age 5 in your houses? When they are jumping around in the house, what's happening? You said 9-year-old jump around. You say, oh, they are very happy, right? But do they actually understand the happiness you are talking about? Exactly. To them, they are happy. So, happiness means that what gets you excited at every stage of your life. Let me give you an example again. If you've never owned a car before and you buy RX 350, what does it mean to you at that particular time? Talk now. Okay, if I dash you RX 350, I like your teeth. Okay, now if I take the same RX 350 to Femi or Tedola, hello, it's an insult. But will it mean happiness to him? What do you think at his level will bring happiness to him? Exactly. Making it big over and over again. Right? So, now, how do you think the man derives his happiness? I'm asking us. Yes, thank you.
Staying relevant.
Staying relevant, yes.
The level of intensity what he does.
Yes.
From what he does that makes him happy. What he sees around him.
What he sees around him. So do you know that some people have gotten to the level in life, things they see around them don't make them happy anymore? Let me tell you, do you know that the most depressed people in the world are rich people? Yes. So if the things they see around them really makes them happy, why are they depressed? Depression is the opposite of happiness. Right? Exactly. So what will make a man depressed in life if he has all the necessary things that he's supposed to have around him? Family problem that money cannot solve. Sickness that money cannot solve. Yeah, maybe loneliness. So where I'm going this, because I have very limited time, I'm not going to take time like doctor. You know he's doctor. I don't know if it's so I'm not going to take so much time like Dr. Arel. Right. You see, in life, okay, let me put it this way. When you get to the top and you lack ideas and you have resources, depression setting. Hello. So what makes a rich man depressed is lack of ideas. He has resources, but there is no money. I mean, he has resources, but there is no idea to keep him going. What makes an average man or a so-called poor man depressed is that he has ideas, there is no resources to fund them. He gets frustrated. I don't know if I'm communicating. It's like I'm hitting some people. Frustration at the lower level, depression at the high level. How do we bridge the gap? You can actually get to the top and keep being happy. Do you think Dangote can get to a point where he can be depressed? It's very difficult. Do you know why? Do you know that he has built the largest refinery in the world now, right? And then the next thing is moving. How many of us saw the next move he wants to make? He has resigned from being chairman of two of his companies, right? He's the CEO and president of Dangote Refinery, but now he's making a bold step to go to Ogun State to go and build seaports. Hello? Yeah. Some 10-15 years ago, when he started to bring the idea of the refinery, some people feel like it cannot work, it cannot work, it cannot work. But today in Nigeria, that's the only functional refinery we have. In Africa is the largest, and in the world, I think is the largest per barrel refinery. Right? A black man. A black man. All right. So, I have more questions. What does success mean to you? So, because I asked how many of us wants to be happy, we felt embarrassed. So I don't want to ask how many of us want to be successful. Because for you to get into this room, you are already successful. Am I praying? For you to get into this room, you are already successful. And I want to announce ahead that our next edition will be bigger and bolder. We're not going to host it in this hall. But I'll disappoint some of us. You pay to get into that room. How many of us would like to pay for a program like this? This looks like a master class, isn't it? That you pay some good amount of money. Imagine if you want to listen to Dr. Areo on another platform. I think we hold Zenytal Properties some stuff. Thank you. All right. So I'm not going to ask us how many of us want to be successful. I'm only going to ask us, what does success mean to you? Yes, you wanted to ask the other, you wanted to answer the last question, but can you contribute on this one?
To me, success means achieving all that you have planned to achieve in life.
The success means achieving all that you plan to achieve in life. Does it mean that if you don't achieve all that you set out to achieve in life, does it mean you are not successful? So as a matter of fact, you might never be able to achieve all that you want to achieve, but you can still be successful. Someone said, you think is what? Fulfillment. You said?
It's living a life of impact, living a life and purpose.
Thank you. Making progress. Attaining attaining a desired state of being. Yes. Okay. Yeah, someone is saying that success means to solve problems. Okay. Now, this is how I'm going to define it for you. Okay.
Actualizing your dreams.
Thank you. So I'm going to borrow your answer and your answer and merge it together in this statement. Fulfillment of your vision in life is what success actually means. So the next question now comes to the fact that, do you have a vision? Do you have a goal? Do you have a dream? Do you have a plan? Then do you have strategy to fulfill that goal or to actualize that plan? Success in life is fulfillment of your life's vision. Now, if you do not achieve your vision in life, it can lead to either of two things: frustration or depression. Forget about sickness. There are a lot of sick people that are exceptionally successful, but there are a lot of people that are without dream. If you don't have dream, you live a frustrated life. Your dream keeps you alive each day of your life. The dream I'm talking about is not the one you see when you are asleep in the night. Oh. The one that keeps you awake when every other person is asleep. That's the one I'm talking about. What keeps you awake when others are sleeping? That's the dream I'm talking about. And you know, according to the scriptures, I think Dr. Areo was apologizing for quoting the scriptures. I'm unapologetic about that. In Habakkuk chapter 2, verse 2, he said, write the vision upon where? So that the wayfaring man, when he sees it, he can do what? So, if you do not have a dream, if you do not have a vision, if you do not have a target, if you do not have a goal in life, you cannot amount to anything. Success, you see, so when you see someone that is successful, right, living the life of their dream, I will show us a couple of things. Maybe that's where we'll stop the class. Okay, no, we'll go into some definitions before we stop. When you see a man that is successful, living the life of his dreams, you admire them. And then, in many cases, you tend to separate yourself away from what that person is achieving, is achieving, as if it is impossible for you to do what that person is doing. I want to categorically tell you that there is nothing anybody on earth has done that somebody else cannot do. You believe that? Yes. You believe that? Very good. There is nothing anybody on earth has done that any other person cannot do. See, we used to have a Steve Jobs that gave us all the Apple products, right? Right? But we also used to have a BlackBerry. In the next 5 years, so yesterday evening, myself and some of our guys, we sat down, we were doing analysis of companies who were exceptionally very successful a few years ago. Where are they today? Where is Techno? Where is Sargent? Where is Motorola? Where is Nokia? Where is BlackBerry? See, if you're a young man, a young woman, if you've not used a BlackBerry, na. But where are they today? Someone else came with a bigger dream, a bolder vision in the market. You heard Matthew Ashimolowo talking about disruption. In the next 5 years, what can people say about you? In the next 5 years, what can people write about you? It will surprise some of you. Okay, let me ask us. So, Dr. Ariel was talking to us about my class is going to be a bit of repetition of what he was teaching us, right? He was talking about you building an agency, building a brokerage firm, building this, building that, and then transforming it into a formidable real estate organization. If you don't have it as a dream, you will never achieve it. Ask him 5 years ago what he was doing, and ask me 5 years ago what I was doing. There are some of the people that work with me today. 5 years ago, they were with me, and we were in another person's company. We only evolved from there into what we are doing now. No magic, only vision and action. Hello? Hi. No magic, only vision and action. Nothing extraordinarily done. If you do not have vision in the next 5 years, you will not be known. But you will see a lot of other people that will come into the limelight. You now be wondering, what happened? What happened? What happened? So, for you to set yourself apart, there are 3 things that you need to wrap up this section of our questions, right? There are 3 things that will set you apart for an outstanding success and wealth creation. Remember, our topic is real estate intrapreneurship, the surest way to wealth creation, right? So I started from the angle of the wealth creation, right? So we then go into the entrepreneurship itself, right? So after this, we move to the next slide. So 3 things will set you apart. Number 1 is a crystal clear vision. Let me give an example. How many of us have been to Ibadan before? So if you've been to Ibadan before, you know the way to Ibadan. Yes. Right? Good. If you set out again, hello? If you set out again to go to Ibadan, right? And you face Haja Road. When you face Haja, from there you get to Epe. From Epe to Jebu Ode, you now turn towards Benin Ore. When are you getting to Ibadan? When you get to Benin Ore, you enter Ondo State. From Ondo State, you enter Edo. From Edo, you enter Delta. From Delta to the east. When are you getting to Ibadan? So, one of the things that will set you apart in your journey to success is a crystal clear vision. For me now. So whatever I'm telling you today, I'm not saying them from what I've read. Hello? Anything I tell you today is not from what I've read. It's from what I have practiced. It's from what I have done in the last 13 years of my life. What I have personally been through is part of it that I want to share with you. If you don't have a direction to where you are going, no matter how much you speed, bros, as you go Ibadan so, and you face Tomiland Bridge to Aja, to Epe, to Ore Road, you are now on 140 miles per hour. You're on a very good speed, top speed. Maybe, which vehicle can we use that that is accident free? That can run Benz, Abi, DLE, Coupe, right? Confirm. You dey inside, they chill, AC they blow you, they run. 100 miles per hour, 120 miles per hour, 140 miles per hour. You dey run speed. Will you get to Ibadan? Why? You are facing a wrong direction. Some of us, we like speed, but we lack direction. You want to start a journey today, and next month you want to blow. Sometimes when you see people who are successful, right, you don't know what they put into it. All right. So the first thing is a crystal clear vision, right? The next thing that you need is your belief system. How many minutes do I have left? Your faith in yourself, your belief system. In many cases, okay, I was using an analysis here some days ago, and the question I asked was that if you meet President Tinubu today, not as a Falcon champion, is it Falcon? Super Falcons now, not as a Super Falcons champion. If you just meet him randomly at an event or somewhere, how many of you will have the confidence to walk up to him, to shake his hands and ask him questions? Senator, you sure? Wetin you go tell am? Wetin you go tell am? Wait, wait. Let me hear you. Hold on, Senator. Yes, the two of you. What did you say? You see, do you see something? I'm going somewhere. They don't know where I'm going though. I'm going somewhere. Yes, Senator, what do you go tell President? You stretch your hand towards him. What if he refuses to shake you? One house. Yes. One house, please. One house. Please, those at the back, they are distracting us. I can send us out though. You know, I think I should use my power now. As the power conferred on me as the CEO of Zenytal Properties Limited, if I heard pim from your mouth and I didn't call you, I will send you out. Oya Senator, oya talk now. You see the quietness now. You see the quiet. I like it. See. Everybody has got their own different approach to things. Yes, go on. Let me hear from you. Oh, she's been stretching her hand. Yeah.
As a normal Lagos boy, it is normal, pretty respectfully. And then you are coaching, sir, I have something to tell you. Softly, you need to tell you what you have. But confidence is very important.
Thank you. Yes.
If I have an opportunity to meet with him, I'm going to boost his morale. I will tell him my belief in him. I'm not going to come with Nigerian government because we know it is corruption. I'm not going to explain all our problems within that shop. He knows. I'm going to show him, I'm going to let him know that why we voted for him. And I'm going to appreciate the little things that he has done.
Thank you. If you do that, do you think he will give you another invitation to come and see him? He will. See, if you meet him and you demonize him, that's the last time you will see him. Hello? If you see him, you rub his ego. You affirm that you are my president. You make him feel good. What will he do to you? Exactly. Now, success in life. When you see someone that is successful and you demonize it, you will never be successful. Some of us will go online and will curse our leaders. Some of them, they have their children abroad, they've done master because you don't have the privilege. And then you go online and you rake curses on them. It will be very difficult for you to get there. Hello? I think I'm too factual. 3 things that will set you apart: your faith in yourself, your belief system from the environment where you come from. Some of us will demonize money. Some of us, they told us that to be rich is not good. No, I know what I'm saying. I know what I'm saying. Some of us, we believe that for somebody to be rich, he must have done something. Especially those that are closing big deals. The reason why they are closing bigger deals is because of their belief system. Hello? If you don't believe you can meet HNIs, you won't meet them. I don't know if I'm communicating. Your belief system matters a lot in defining who you will become in life. For you to create wealth, you cannot demonize wealth. Hello? For you to create wealth, you cannot, if you see successful people, what you need to do for them, forget how they made their money. Compliment them first, because that is your desire. Hello? That is the place that you actually desire to be. So the best thing to do is to compliment them, is to rub their ego. Before you know it, tips will drop on how to get to where they are. If you don't do that, it will be difficult for you to rise. Number 3, the final one. Your courage, your boldness to take actions. No matter how much you dream big, no matter how much you believe, if you don't take action, you are never going to get to anywhere you are going. Brian Tracy, in many of his books, said this. He said there are 3 keys to success. He said, number 1, define the exact goal or the exact place that you want to be in life. The exact thing that you want to achieve in life. Find it out, define it. Number 1, which is still around vision. Then number 2, so here number 3. Don't mind my handwriting. You shall know what I wrote, I mean. This number 3 is the biggest part. Have you ever seen someone that has confidence to speak jargons and everybody is listening to him? With confidence, they will close a lot. They will close a lot. They will get a lot of contacts. They will close a lot. Even if what they are saying is jargons. Someone is asking you for CFO. You say it's certificate of ownership. He says, sir, this our land as CFO. The moment you buy with CFO, you don't own now. Now you get her. Nothing they happen. Forget government. So there's nothing any government can do for you. This our CFO is certificate of ownership. It means say you don't own that be that. But he will sell. Do you believe me that he will sell? The courage, the confidence. What he lacks is knowledge gap. Some of us, we know a lot, but we are doing less. You can't get there. You cannot make it by doing less than required. You cannot make it by going out less than needed. You cannot make it doing that. All right. I was going to tell a story, but I've forgotten it. So let's move on. So, next slide. We're talking about ways to create wealth, right? At the level of wealth, what we are talking about here is financial freedom, right? Now, there are 5 levels. If you want to create wealth, if you want to be financially free in life, there are 5 levels to it. There is a financial intelligence test that I can carry out on us. It will take us minimum maybe close to 2 hours to do the test, so I'm not going to carry it out. By the time I carry that test out on all of us, I can guarantee to you that 80% of us are in very serious financial crisis or financial instability. You've done the test before. Now, if you have done the test before,
I've not done the test before.
no, we're not going to do it.
Crisis.
We're not going to do it because there's no time to do that. If you've taken the test before, then your lifestyle should improve. If you are supposed to take that test every year. If you take that test last year and you're taking the test this year, it should make an impact upon you. But we're not going to do that. So those set of questions were defined from Olumide Emmanuel and Oladipupo Clement from their books, The School of Money books by Olumide Emmanuel and Financial Freedom Master Guide by Oladipupo Clement. Now, so in those books, you will find this there. 5 levels of your journey to financial freedom. The fact that you are broke today, you don't have money for rent, you don't have money for food, you don't have anything, you don't even have good clothes to wear, does not mean that you cannot become financially free in less than 5 years. Hello? I told you that anything I tell you in this class today are things that I've been through. If I tell you how long I've been in real estate, it will shock you. Some of you are older than me in real estate.
Yes.
Why did you say yes? You know me before.
No.
Because he told me you're just meeting me, and I said thank you very much. That's my special gift to you. Some of you are older than me in this real estate industry. Amen.
Amen.
Now, no matter how I believe we all understand what financial crisis means. Financial crisis. Financial crisis is when you don't have anything at all to take care of anything. You struggle to be here. Maybe you part of your movement to this place today, you trek. Maybe you trek. See, when I was selling insurance, I used to trek. I used to trek some part of the journey because there's no money to go and see the next customer. Or if I have money to go and see customer, when I'm done, I'll just spend like 20 naira. You know, in those days in Lagos, when you can still get down for 20 naira. So you just take 20 naira bus away from the customer so that the customer is not seeing you that this guy is a trek. So you now from there, you come down leg. If you use your leg, complete the remaining part of the journey. Because if you finish the little change you have, how do you go out tomorrow? But you know, you don't want to go and see the customer trekking because you'll be sweating and smelling. There's no money to buy perfume now. You never chop. You are talking of perfume. That's who I used to be. When you will wear carton color chinos, it be like say that your childhood friend. They be like that, I mean. Carton color chinos with black coat. Then the shirt inside is either it be like say you sabi because it is mandated that you must wear tie. The tie, you don't wash up. You didn't really, because if you iron it too much, the thing go dey shine like say dem pour shine on top. So there's a way you do it. Anybody that sees the tie, they know say they've done operation on the tie. That was how life was. I can pull out some of those pictures from my Facebook. I'm telling you. And that's just about 12, 13 years ago. Hello. Amen. Amen. Financial crisis. No rent. In fact, to even get somebody to squat with, they are tired of you. You don't you can affirm it. If you've listened to the story of Augustine Owemere, the founder of P1, I think they said within 2 years they lived in how many people's houses? Maybe about 13 different places, squatting.
He's leaving.
Tell him to come.
The award is find out from Mr. Alibi if the award is ready and it's a power bank around. If everything is ready, let's present to him before he leaves, please.
If the award is not ready.
If the award is not ready, let's give him the box and just appreciate him.
Augustine, how many of us read history of people's life? Do you read story of other people, how they became successful? If you don't, there is no way you want to change your mind. Then you don't have things to encourage you. So when I started to become a manager in the companies where I've worked, one of the books that really helped me was reading The Magic of Thinking Big by David Schwartz. It's a book that will revolutionize your mind. Bolder steps, bigger thinking. I do tell people, hard work has never killed one person like this. You know, Dr. Olushola was saying that hunger doesn't kill. Hunger does not kill. I can also tell you that hard work has never killed one person. Like say, that man, you work hard and he died. It's a lie. The story is that he worked very hard and he is successful. Hard work will never kill anyone, but laziness can kill. Lack of initiative can kill. There are a lot of things that can kill people. All right. So now we have financial instability. Anytime you need urgent 10K from someone else, and you know that there is no way you can do it, you still need this urgent 10K. You see here, what you need is more than urgent 10K. You have a lot of liability unresolved. But you see, no matter the position that you are in, you can become financially free, debt free. The kind of money you are owing will be like 100 million kind of debt. How many of you like this type of debt? Who said God forbid? Who said God forbid? Who said God forbid? You are the one that said God forbid. You never ready. The kind of money that you are owing is like 100 million, 500 million, 20 billion. Really? And I'm not started. The kind of money that you are owing, right? It's like you are owing like 50 billion, or you are owing 10 trillion. Recently, EFCC discharged all cases against this man that owns flour mill. What's his name again? About Tudeko. Shebi is a billionaire in dollars. Abi, at least in naira. But how did he borrow like 22 billion? Abi, that one no be debt. This is the kind of good debt that you should be owing. Not 100K from fair money. I'm victim anytime you see yourself going below 1 million naira, you have financial problem. You have financial problem. That's why you are owing small money. People that are financially free and debt free, hello, They are financially free, they are debt free, yet their debt profile is in billions of naira and billions of dollars. They don't have debt. They are not the one owing the money. In many cases, it's their corporations that is owing. If anything happens, nobody will arrest them. How many of you have received message? This is the end of the month. How many of you have received text message from Fair Money, OPay, quick cash, Palm Pay, PayPal, Palm Credit, Fast Credit, all of them? Because what you took from them, the reason why they are harassing you, is because the money you collected is 60k, 100k. If you borrow 100 million naira from them, they will not call you. They will only send you message, sir, please can we visit you? They will not call you and say, when are you paying? They will come and see you. You just notice, sir, the money you took from us in 3 days time or in 2 weeks time, it should be due. Say, oh, okay, don't worry, I'll work towards it. You are not owing at that level. Who said we'll get there? So that is the essence of this whole training. You have something for me? Is this still ready?
I want not here, but
okay. So financial stability is the point that you get to in life when you don't need money from OPay. You don't need urgent 2k. The money you are making is enough to meet your demands. That's financial stability. And you see, this real estate business, no matter how much you are owing, you don't need 1 naira to start a business. Hello? You are a businessman. I wish I have one bag. You have business portfolio. You can dress sharp. You have plenty financial wahala. And yet you are in business. You don't need money to start this business. You only need to just acquire skills. And that's one of the reasons why we put all of us together in this room. What can you do to become wealthy? You can move from the state of financial crisis to become financially free and free for life. And even start to dream of building the biggest conglomerate in the world. When you are in debt at this level, you cannot think of building business. You can only hustle. Abi? Which one is worse than hustle? We're struggling. Okay. So financial stability is the point where you get to where the money you are making, right, can meet your demands. At this level, you can start to think of, when I started my real estate journey, so I was married in 2019. The rent for the house where I put my wife, I borrow am. You know that Dr. Areo was already a big man before he married. If you see him, you know that he's fresh skin, posh, nepo baby. But me, I used to be lapo, man, and a lapo baby. So the money for the rent, first rent, entry marriage, I borrow am. Part of the money wey we take do wedding, I borrow am. So by the time I was starting my real estate journey, there's this company, they call them advanced credit. I told you that everything we'll discuss today are the things that I experienced. I didn't read them from book. Can you read how to experience financial crisis in a book? You cannot feel it. I felt it. I don't know if Dr. Areo was ever in that vein. Because sometimes when you have these posh guys, nice daddy, nice mommy, and then you now start life, soft life, you now, before you know it, thank you. But compared to when you grew up in the village, you now come Lagos, come hustle. But when you come hustle, you now jam something like this. I came to Lagos to hustle and now jam something like this. And so from there, I revolutionized my mind. to get to where we are today. And I now said, okay, at this point, we've not started. Everything we've done so far, we are dissolving it to start something new and afresh. Because now, we can now dream. Amen? Amen. Don't worry, doctor. When I finish this place, we'll attend to you. Then he wants to leave us and go because he has another training somewhere. Now, when you move from financial, so real estate will take you from the realm of debt, serious financial crisis. You know, if you sell 1 million naira land, you get 150K, right? If you never chop, can 150K feed you? Hey. Eh? Eh? If you never pay, they now pay you 150K times 5. That is how much? Is that not 750K? Will you be able to pay your rent? Or at least part of it? Are you changing from here? What is changing you? Real estate. So you can move from here to here and from here to here. So before you know it, you are now selling 10 million naira. You are now selling 20 million naira. If you sell 20 million naira, you collect 3 million. Can you finish it in 1 month? Will you not have savings? So by the time you start to get from here, you move to a point where you are stable. You are not owing anybody. People are now, your skin is beginning to change. Your Facebook profile is changing. Everybody will be looking like, be like say, this my brother, don't they make camo? Because when you get here also, it comes with a lot of liability. You know, here you used to be liability to people, right? You call my brother. I never chopped since day before yesterday, because you were here. Now, when you get to this point, people are starting to see that it be like say, you will be seeing Facebook chats from old friends, from family friends, from different people. Then you move from here to the point where you are now closing, say, 50 million naira transaction in a month, and you are earning, almost 7 million naira in a month. Your total expenses is not more than 1 million naira. Before when you were here, you hardly spent 30K. Now you are earning like 7 million. Your expenses will shoot up to not less than 1 million naira in a month. There are family problems, that are extended family, because if you don't give back to the society also is a problem. But that's not, when you get to this point, what you are thinking is legacy. Right? But when you are at this point, what you are thinking is how you want to stabilize yourself for that and dream bigger. So if you are making 7 million naira in a month, can you save up to 5 million? Absolutely. Now, if you save 5 million naira in 1 year, in 2 years, in how many, can you start to dream of setting up something bigger for yourself? Yes, absolutely. This is how some of us got to where we are. We started from here. If there's anything worse than this, that's where I was. And then we move. It's just that I never reach here. Some of you go think say I don't reach. I never reach. You see people like Otedola, Dangote, and that songwriter said Dangote Olori Meji. Do you know that 30 years ago, Dangote was not the richest man in Africa? Abi? He hasn't reigned up to 30 years. We talk about people like Abiola, we talk about this. So it means that in another 10 years, another 20 years, another 50 years, someone else will be the richest in Africa. And it could be anyone seated here. It's about dreaming. It's about dreaming. You heard Matthew Ashimolowo talking about talent in the Bible, that one talent is $500,000. That $500,000, let's say then it used to be like 500,000 naira, when naira was better than dollar, because Dangote was actually giving 500,000 naira. The money it transformed to what became what it is today, like 23 billion now of today. He was giving $500,000 several years back with 2 buildings. We know they read history. So you can move from here to any level. When you get here, You don't need anybody. You want to go to Abuja, you are not even thinking of entering car. You are not even thinking, it's not even crossing your mind. Ask Dr. Areo, sir, if you want to go to Abuja, what are you thinking about? Straight. He's not even thinking of looking for car, not to talk of negotiating for the cheapest one. I want to be in Abuja tomorrow morning. Do you think if he wants to go to Abuja tomorrow morning, he won't get there? If he says, I want to be in Abuja 8 a.m. tomorrow, he will go with the first flight. And they say, it's very expensive. What's the problem? What is that? The flight is cost. So I said, yes, what's the problem? Let me know how much, and then you credit. That is when you get to the point of financial independence. And because he's my friend, I know that he never reach your $10 level. Because if he reach, me say go don't reach. You know Dangote and $10 they are friends. Why? Because they are billionaires in dollars. We never reach that $1 billion realm, but we go reach because we are on the path. Amen. Abi now. So on this note, let's welcome Dr. Olushola Areo once again. Thank you very much. He's been a great friend of mine, supporting, big man, Thank you. No, it's good to have your friend as a big man. Yeah. He's a co-founder of Landnest Real Estate.
Landnest Homes and Property.
Okay, Landnest Homes and Property. He's also the founder and CEO of Netel Global Integrated Services. Which other company? Still name them now. Okay, like that. He got like 5 companies. So you can be his friend. So I want to appreciate you very sincerely. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. As a little token of appreciation, I was using style to delay you small because something is still coming. No, something is still coming that is not here. But oh, my car, I can give you the key. I think but you go buy your own now. Even at this year now, GLE now. But don't talk. Okay, you must okay. Do as if you know here. All right. So thank you very much. We appreciate it for that.
Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Oh, sure, sorry.
Thanks for having me.
Okay. Don't worry, it will come. No, just this way. Show you one. Please stop him. Put on the seat. One bill. All right. So, next slide. So, there are quicker routes to wealth creation in life. If you go to Unilag, for some of us that are alumni of Unilag, to be alumni is plural, yeah. Alumni is, for some of us that are alumni, great Sakokite, good. If you go to Unilag today, will you see photocopiers there? Yeah. People that are doing photocopies. What are they doing? What are they doing there? They are doing business, Abi. Exactly. When do you think they will become wealthy and become financially free? Like Tony Elumelu, like Otedola, like Jimovia, like, help me now, who again? Abat Wigwe, like Cosmos Maduka, like Adeleke, Alakija. So if you open a small shop for photocopy, when will you get to that level? So I put it here, I said your wealth creation depends on the sector of the economy you are playing in. In real estate, in real estate, sorry, 1 minute.
I'll find out if they put money inside that box. 100K bill.
In real estate, how many people have become millionaires in less than 1 year in real estate? I know millionaires that are seated here. If you want me to mention names, I will mention. Should I? Make I call your name. Now, you are a millionaire. You are a millionaire the day you earn 1 million naira and above in credit. At least millionaire in naira. You are a millionaire in dollars the day your assets plus your cash plus everything valued is up to $1 million and above. Hello? Amen?
Amen.
I'm trying to get your attention. The economy that you are in, the industry that you are in will determine how fast you can become wealthy in life. So everyone seated here, you are in real estate. Real estate that is real. Real estate, tangible estate. I believe that's what Hareo defined for us. Right? He told us about real estate. Because I was in that class. Right? So, how many people have become millionaires in real estate? Between choosing agriculture and real estate, which one will take you to becoming a millionaire faster? Exactly. There are fewer industries you will play in that will make you millionaire faster than being in real estate. If I don't think I've really seen so much. I've sold insurance before, right? I struggled to earn my first million in insurance. There was a particular month I was like, no, this month I must make like a millionaire. Ask me how much I made. 540K. So the money was supposed to be 940 something. But I don't know what happened. One devil from the village she did it. Because I had done all my permutation. You know, that customer, they transferred money. Company said they no see am. And there was cut off. So they paid the balance the next month. The thing paid me, say, this month I was supposed to earn at least close to $1 million. But I eventually made my first million in insurance. When I was in the insurance industry, I made my first million and I said 1 million, I think 1.9 million naira was credited to my account. And I saw it, I said, yeah, praise God. No. I was a posh girl. Hey. My struggle in insurance was for the first 6 months. I don't believe if you're a salesperson selling insurance or selling real estate is easiest to sell. I don't want to say easier, easiest to sell over insurance like 1 million times. Because you are selling something tangible, real, and will appreciate in real time over insurance that you cannot see. My first 6 months, I struggled. After 6 months, I made good money. And when they say from that time, when I was in insurance, I was making nothing less than 250K to 300K every month as an insurance agent. And if you are selling insurance and you are making that kind of money, you are a big boy now. At least I buy Corolla now. That time when Corolla used to be 1.1, 1.2. I try now. You have to clap for me, self small, just small. So, the economy that you are in, let's go to the next slide. The economy that you are playing in will determine how fast you will become a millionaire or a billionaire. In real estate, it is found. You know, you can become a billionaire in tech. You can become a billionaire in oil and gas. You can as well become a billionaire in real estate. Do you know that of all of these industries I'm mentioning, the place where you need the least knowledge to become a billionaire is real estate? Yes, I'll write up the one. The place where you need the least knowledge to become a billionaire is real estate. So you need less time, you need less knowledge. But I am not undermining you doing in-depth studies in real estate. Dr. Areo is going to a class. The school is going to, I earned 4 certifications from the same school. He's just going there. Me, I don't go. Take, collect certificate. Because me, I like knowledge. My boss that taught me real estate, I left office one day and I told him, I said, I want to go and obtain my master's form in Unilag. He was like, no. He said, no, he's not looking for books. He wants to go and pursue money. Me, first of all, I go for knowledge before I think about money. So I'm not undermining knowledge, but where you need money, where you need lesser knowledge is real estate. Next slide. Can you become wealthy as a salary earner? No. But you can become wealthy as a business owner. Yes. How many of us understand the 4 quadrants of Robert Kiyosaki? Right? So, as a salary earner, you cannot get to the top of becoming well. Only 2%. I have another slide, but it's not here, where I can analyze to you that only 2% of people in the world will become billionaires or wealthy through salary earning. Only 2%. Are you among the 2%? The 98% of the billionaires that are left, they become so through owning businesses. All right, so nobody becomes wealthy earning salaries. So I don't have time. I will have analyzed this for you. There's a difference between being rich and being wealthy. There's a wide difference. Let's go. I don't have the time. Move on. So, among all of these industries and so on, where can you make your first million faster? Exactly. Let's go. Now, my time is up. We are familiar with entrepreneurship, but we are not familiar with entrepreneurship. So what we want to spend the next 5 minutes as I round up on is entrepreneurship versus intrapreneurship. I will have taken time to ask us, but I don't have that time. Move to the next slide. Now, the one that we are all familiar with is the most difficult one. You say, I don't want to work for anybody. I want to be an entrepreneur. I want to be an entrepreneur. It's very good, but it's the most difficult one. See, entrepreneurship is a long-term journey. You carry a lot of burden along in that journey, right? But there is a easier route. Remember, our topic is real estate intrapreneurship, the surest way to becoming wealthy. Now, so you cannot treat entrepreneurship as a short-term goal. Let it be your long-term vision that I want to be an entrepreneur 5 years from now, 10 years from now, 3 years from now, 2 years from now. But I don't know what level you are in the in the table I showed to you, your journey to financial freedom. I don't know what level you are. If you're at the level of financial crisis, if you're at the level of instability, even if you're at the level of stability, you need a long-term vision, a long-range one for you to become a successful entrepreneur. Because you need to learn what is called processes and systems. Those are the things that work. Your overnight zeal, your overnight motivation will not work. Vibe is good, but vibe doesn't work. Amen.
Amen.
So, great and accomplished entrepreneurs didn't make it in 1 or 3 years. Say, within 1 year, I became a billionaire. I'll be afraid of you. No, I'm serious. No, I'll really be afraid of you. You say, as I do the real estate like this, I just hit jackpot. Yeah, it can happen. You can actually sell 100 billion property. But, you want to sell 100 billion property and earn commission in billions. Who did you know? Exactly. For you to have known Tinubu, you are not a starter in life. As in to know Tinubu to do transaction of 100 billion. You can know someone. They might not be able to entrust you with 100 billion transactions. Exactly. Anybody that you know that do 1 million transaction with you is because they know that, okay, you have passed that level. Any morning, time will fail me to really dive into some level of, psychological explanations about wealth. Any money that you've never thought of in life, you cannot make it. We can remove my cap. If you've never thought of 1 billion, you cannot make it. The future that you are not thinking about, you can't feature in it. If you've never seen yourself as a millionaire, you cannot become a millionaire. They say for you to become a millionaire, you do what? Think like a millionaire. It's not a lie, oh, it's real. The reason why, that's why I talk about belief system. That realm, in that level, you can't get there. You cannot be it if you are not it. For you to become a millionaire, you first of all must be a millionaire in your mind. Then when you become a millionaire, you now set another goal to become a billionaire. If someone credits you with one last year, 5 million naira, very little or less liability, and he was sending me voice note yesterday that he needed, is it 70K to do something? I said, I don't understand. I don't understand. Money to me. I said, I expected you to call me and say, okay, to come back to the level that you were before. And I tell you, if you don't have anything, but you have a billionaire mindset, I give you maximum 2 years, to worst case 3 years, you will find yourself at the top. Everything is in mind. We don't have so much time to do that. So, if you want to be an entrepreneur, move in. How do you move in? I'll show you. If you want to be an entrepreneur, dare to dream. Implement your dream and stay focused. Next slide. For you to become an entrepreneur, you need to first of all become an intrapreneur. Who is an intrapreneur? An intrapreneur is of behaving like an entrepreneur while working within a large organization. You work as a realtor in somebody else's company. You are a businessman, you are a business owner. You don't wait until actions are called. Say, oh, this is the next point of action. Oh, this is the next thing that we must do. No matter what level you are, whether you are working full time or you are working part time or you are working as a salesperson, it doesn't matter. An entrepreneur, right, is someone who behaves like this AC is on. What happened? And that one is off too. Both ACs are off. An entrepreneur are people. Is my English correct again? It's not correct. Entrepreneurs are people who are business owners, who are businessmen in other people's businesses. I don't know if we understand. Yes. So as a realtor, are you seeing yourself as a business owner? See, I love you when I see several people's name. My name is Blossom Properties. Their name is maybe Blessing or something. Blessed Properties. Because you are already seeing yourself owning a brand. Team Glorious Properties. This one property, that one properties. This one home, that one home. Right? So that is how entrepreneurs behave. Right? So entrepreneurs are dreamers who do. They are not just thinkers, they are not just dreamers, but they take actions. If you don't take actions on your dream, you will not achieve that dream. If you don't achieve your dream, you cannot be happy in life. If you are not happy in life, you are deemed unsuccessful. Those are the places I started the class, right? Yes. Exactly. If you don't take actions on your dream, you cannot be successful. If you are not successful, you cannot be happy. Happiness is a state of all right. Those who take responsibilities for creating an innovation of any kind within an organization, those are entrepreneurs. The movers and shakers of the business world, those are entrepreneurs. Entrepreneurs are the secret weapon of the business world. You know that we've taken it away from entrepreneur now. Inside, business inside a business. That's what we're talking about. Being an entrepreneur is considered to be beneficial to both the entrepreneur and the large organization at large. When you collect commission, how many of us have shared commission with me before? Two more slide in 60 seconds. Two more slide in 60 seconds. Next slide. So, why people don't succeed? You can see that fear. So the major reason why people don't succeed is not because of lack of money. Hello? That my papa, now because say my papa no buy house for me for Ikoyi, that's why I'm not successful in life. This AC is off. What happened? That AC is off. There's cold? Sweating, please. Fear of unknown. If I go meet that man, what will happen? Nothing will happen. Fear of rejection. What if they tell me no? If you want to be successful, every day of your life, count the number of no's that you get. The higher the number of no's, the higher. Amen. The higher the number of no's that you get, the higher the number of rejections that you get, the higher your chances of making it. If you have a dream, if you share with 1,000 people, how many out of 1,000 do you think will accept your dream? If you have 100 to show interest in your dream, you are lucky. If you have 100 people out of 1,000 that show interest in your dream, you are very lucky. Now, if 100 show interest, if you have 10 that eventually decide to take action, you are what? You are still lucky. So, 10 out of 1,000 people, how many knows is that?
1%.
10 out of 1,000 is 990. That's your chances of making it. But you know what? You must make it anyhow. If you approach 1,000 prospects, determine in your mind that give yourself a target that maybe only 10 people will buy out of 1,000. So, fear of failure, fear of rejection, fear of unknown. People are afraid of selling basically because of fear of selling. Next slide. Don't worry, I won't go beyond this. So, who are the notable salespeople around you that you know? How many of us believe that Dangote is a salesman? How many of you believe that Tony Elumelu is a salesman? How many of you believe that Tinubu is a salesman? You don't believe that? For you to become successful, you must learn to sell your ideas. No matter how small your idea is, sell it first. Let people buy it. Move to the next one. Create another idea. Sell it again. Let people buy it. No matter how much it is, the more people that eventually buy your ideas, the more successful you will become. Thank you very much. I didn't finish my class, so boy, it's fine. I told them they should only give me 45 minutes, that I will finish in 45 minutes. Have I spent 45 minutes? Thank you very much. Yes. Question and answers?
Let's have question about
No questions, right?
No questions. It's going on. No questions. I'm sure our books are very people that came in.
carry
So, how was it?
How was today? Okay, so before we come, sorry, can I have a so before we roll the curtain for today, um, I'm sure you all enjoyed today's session, right? So what we've done is that we've created, um, knowledge that we feel that you need to start. You understand that we feel you need to excel in the industry, right? So if you could like notice, you will see that we're not just doing calling up speakers anyhow. We are starting from the basics. So we are like building something from scratch. When it comes tomorrow, you see the kind of topics we take tomorrow. They are quite advanced than this, right? So we feel that you first need to understand real estate first. What is what you are selling? As a doctor, you need to understand medicine, you need to understand physiology before you become a doctor. Yeah, sure. And as a real estate person, you need to understand what you are selling. What is real estate first? You understand? Then we now went into mindsets. How you can become an entrepreneur in the business. Please, I need your attention. This is very also, very, very needed. So, hello, are we together? Okay, so we delved into entrepreneurship, how you can become a business owner within a business, because that's what we are trying to do here. So we are trying to create business owners within a business. So when you say you're a realtor and a real estate agent, you're not just selling a company's product, you are building yourself. So you see yourself as business owners, right? So today I'll be calling the top 10 early commerce. You know, top 10 early commerce. No. So today we are doing first 10, tomorrow it will be more than that, right? So I've just been told to increase the quota for tomorrow, but today we are doing first 10, right? So before I do that, I would like to talk about our products briefly. So everybody else, hello, please, let us go home. Are you not tired? Eh? You're not tired. You still need more, right? Okay. So before I talk about the top 10 people that came today, early today, I would like to talk about our products briefly. Everybody has this what they call it, writing pad, right? You all have writing pads. So we've included our products in the writing pad, right? So we have 10 products selling. What did you say? You don't have writing pad. Don't worry, you get one before you go. If you don't have, reach out to Winnie. She will give you. Right. So, hello. Please sorry. If you don't have writing pad, you can get writing pad from Winnie. If you don't have writing pads, get writing. Winnie knows who she has given writing pads to. Right. So she'll give you if you don't have one. Right. So please don't let us distract the class because of that. Hello. Are we here? So we have 10 products all in total, both selling and sales close. We started with Prosperity Evans in Ekpe, phase 1 and phase 2. Phase 1 was in Itokin, Ekpe. Then phase 2 is in the main K2 Ekpe. Then we now went to open another property around K2 Omo. That's Ijebu Ode, the Omo Ekpe Road, Omo Ekpe road in what they call it, Ijebu Ode. So that's what we call Prosperity Evans Extension. It's still selling. We A plot goes for 6 million naira. Half plot goes for how much? Three, I think 3.5. Yeah, 3.6 million. Thank you very much for that. Then we also have our premium product in Ibejuleki. That's Zenytal Gardens. It has a government allocation. A plot goes for 25 million naira, while half plot goes for 15 million naira. Then we now go to Ibadan, where we start with Beraka Gardens, which is our maiden project in Ibadan. It's a seeable property, 1.7 million naira for a plot, and what's the well, 1.02 for half plots. Then we also launched Ibadan Rivera this year, which is in Ibadan also, Ilaju, Ibadan. A plot goes for 1.5, while half plot goes for 900K. Then we also have Itura Gardens in Monia, Ibadan, the main Monia. You know, some people say Monia is saying, but our own is not in Monia is saying, it's in Monia, Ijaye Monia. 3.5 million naira for full plot rather, and 2.5 million naira, 2.1 rather for half plot. Then we also have our oil palm project coming up soon. You know, one is in Kobakpe, Abeokuta, and we also have another one in Ibeshi. So we'll be launching that one very, very soon. Prices will be out soon on that. So you see that we have a large array of products that you can tap into. We are also going to be launching our building projects this year. It's going to come out very soon. We are working on it. We are working on our building project too. Right. So the aim of this class is to get you what educated and also find the ways to what project this product out there to your clients. Right. So for going to the top 10 persons that came early today, we have Baba Yemisi Ayobami, we have Wealth Advisor Ola. Are you not clapping for them? Clap for them now. Yeah, so we have Wealth Advisor Ola, we have Ogbudu Elizabeth, we have Oguyemi Adetutu, we have Atunwa Christiana Omotola, we have Belu Eniola Priscilla, we have Ajayi Eniton, we have Sanusi Omolola, we have Abiola Okeowu, and we have Amir Olanlokun. So those are this 10 persons, right? So you have a little token for you. After this class, meet me for the token. Yeah. So don't worry. If you are not included yet, tomorrow we have a bigger package for first 20 early comers. First 20 early comers. A bigger package I want to give now for first 20 early comers. Today we announce 10 persons. Tomorrow we are announcing 20 early comers. Right. So please tomorrow the deadline for that early coming is 8:30 because we are starting 9 on dots. Sorry about that. You can still come early tomorrow. Right. So tomorrow we are starting 9 on dots, 9 a.m. on dot because we have 4 speakers tomorrow. You know we're supposed to have 3 speakers today. So there's a carryover for tomorrow. So by 9 on dot, we are going to start. 9 on dot, right? 9 on dot. So lastly, please, certificate criteria. You have to come for the 3 days. So if you come today and you don't come tomorrow, certificate will not be issued. Because we believe that you should have passed through those 3 days, to be eligible for the certificate. So you need to come for the 3 days. See, some people are checking their phones and they're checking for time and saying that maybe they have places to go and everything. When I started real estate, I went to a lot of training programs, a lot of trainings, right? But today you won't see me there again because I don't need them anymore. So you need to build. They can come to learn. They can come to learn. They can come to learn because we believe because people that are here, they don't have 2 years now. Yes, a lot of people have set up, a lot of things aside for today. So as I was saying, when I started real estate, I used to attend a lot of training programs. You will see me in one training today, tomorrow you will see me in another training. But today I don't even need to go there because the first thing you need to do is what build capacity. So if you think that these 3 days is a lot for you to set aside other schedules for, it's not a lot. I can assure you that it's not a lot. So just please, these 3 days, you can set aside a lot of things and come for this training. So the first criteria is that you must come for the 3 days. Secondly, you must follow us on Instagram.
Who does not have Instagram?
Instagram. You must follow us on Instagram as Zenytal Properties Limited. Everybody must. I will track it though. What did you say? I didn't hear you. Don't worry, I'm trying to follow you, man. Please follow us on Instagram at Zenytal Properties Limited. Please, Zenytal Properties Limited. That's our handle on Instagram. It's not that see because if you follow us, we have a lot of content there that can also help you. Yes, we have educational content that can also help you create content from yourself.
Someone lost an item. I want to announce it. Hi everyone. Sorry, someone lost an item, which is a pen, and it's very important. So please, if you know you have any wine or red pen that is not yours, please just return it. It's not a common pen. It's very important.
Please, if you are in the position of any pen, you can give it to me, or you just see it or something. Please, right? So, it's very important you follow us on Instagram. Very, very important to follow. So, tomorrow we are starting 9 a.m. on the dot. So, and we have gifts rather for the first 20%. For the first 20% that arrive. So, thank you very much for today. I look forward to seeing everybody tomorrow. Everybody. Thank you very much for this occasion. Yeah. I've tried, have you? I don't think I'm saying if you're not follow, they will follow, Baba. On the point of, sorry.
I thought you said information from my when I just come back.
I'll give
But here 7:45 number 11. Sorry.